stuff, and
Yeah.
I want to see if you or Cliff, probably Cliff, if you guys can print an N64.
Like a mount? Yeah, like a
and
case
then I
for
can
it.
just
That'd be sick.
place it in there.
Because if Select Health is like, hey, you need to give this to us,
They won't.
you can just swap back in the hard drive.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all that
Oh, he
matters.
doesn't work for Select Health anymore?
But it's Intermountain, so I'm afraid that when I leave Intermountain, they'll be like,
Maybe.
oh snap.
If they want the stuff back they gave
ago.
me, like sent me home with, it didn't work. They sent me home with monitors that were so old and not updated that they couldn't work with the stuff I had, so I've used my own personal peripherals the entire time.
That's
Okay, so after destroying the secret workshop, you guys dug a little igloo in the ground.
Oh yeah, I did. I got an 20 on that.
And that's where you slept through the night. So you woke up the next morning, and then you guys teleported to the island, and then that night, that night you basically left on this adventure, and you haven't slept since. So it actually,
Ethan?
so it's almost, it's past 24 hours since you guys last rested.
You got the table in there.
So you're going to be pretty tired. But as of now, it's not affecting you mechanically. Hi, Ethan.
So we'll just assume how I am now is realistic for what we've been through since.
Not for you, but for the rest of us. Because
I mean,
we were all...
I have no...
Did you fight the wolves and stuff in the ice fields?
He didn't. He wasn't here.
He didn't.
Because that's the second to last thing we did last session.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we're injured.
Yeah, okay, so you should be...
And,
so you should have a long rest then.
Two of the guys online.
And then... poison happened after that, and I have it marked down that 3 of you were cured of that, and 2 of you were
Tosh
poisoned.
cured me and somebody else.
Yeah,
Ethan
Tosh
and
was
Vandy's
curing
are still
people.
poisoned.
I'm still poisoned?
Oh, maybe because they weren't there?
Yeah, they weren't there.
So that's
they
why I
weren't
haven't marked as
The
poison.
last thing I remember is we were fighting like a monster, I think. Like in a valley?
The valley, the Moonrock guy.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were gone for a while, too.
Yeah, you were.
Was that after the igloo or before the igloo?
After the igloo.
Okay. Yeah, so that was the last thing I remember.
What's that?
Oh, so Ethan, you
I think
missed
it was. Yeah, we did the igloo
last session
thing
too,
right
didn't you?
I'm not sure. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Session.
Well, I have
It was
you
a
marked
month
as poison, so you don't remember going to the island and then meeting with Jericho, the Church of Ladiguer, and then going...
No, he was there
teleported
because he met with his Pablo's family.
Oh, yeah.
And convinced them all that he was Pablo, and he's like, Mom, Dad. It was so good.
Yeah. So why is he poisoned?
And he was gone, but he missed the part where the chick was hitting on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That strong.
All right. So Tosh, give yourself a long rest, and then subtract the necessary lay on hands to cure
like
everyone of poison, if that's what you.
I know for cops.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do.
How much was that?
Well, there's 6. There's 7 of you now.
And it's 5 to do that?
Yeah.
So that's all of it.
Okay.
Wait, all 7 of us are poisoned? I don't think so.
Were.
Well,
laying on hands.
Some people weren't though.
No, but everybody gets poisoned at a certain time of the day each day.
Yeah. Oh.
It hasn't been a full 24 since he cured us of poisoning.
Well, but that's what I'm saying is that he must not have been there because the last time that you got poisoned was shortly after you left the igloo. It was like in the valley. It was like right after you fought the valley monster that you would have been poisoned.
It was? Yeah. I thought it happened to us at camp when we saw everybody else when we talked about it. Maybe not.
Grimguard.
I thought we were getting poisoned
long
at like
rest.
a certain time each day from some unknown thing. But
Yeah, you are. 12 o'clock every day.
Let's
Get
consider
poisoned.
them to make it easy for us to know when.
And Grimguard talked to a guy on the island about this, who other people on the island seem to be having the same symptoms as you did.
It's the communal soup pot.
So for poison,
Well, it's okay because Tosh is a paladin. He takes care of you all.
Oh, okay. So
I have no leg on hands now. or none in my pool.
Yeah.
But I've got all those second level
We're
spells.
about to lay our hands on this guy, though.
Okay.
I was close to full health anyways. So.
And then what else? I had thought of something.
Oh, because we
else.
did short rest at the cabin.
Yeah, yep, you did short rest at the cabin. That is correct. And then food and water has been not a problem because you've been either on the island and you had some food. You had some stew at the tavern, so that is fine. And oh, that's right. Vixian. So when you first got back to the island, you all teleported to the command tent of Queen Lavaralda.
Yeah.
And then she dismissed everyone. But she held back, and she basically asks what you were doing up on the mountains of Anatar.
Oh, wasn't I just like, I'm working, woman?
Was that what you were like?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what I said.
You didn't say anything because you haven't had this interaction yet. Because you haven't been here.
I remember an interaction where she like telekinetic or psycho whatever communicated with me like, hey,
Yeah.
where are you?
Yeah, exactly. She was like, "Where are you?" And then you told her, and then she came and teleported you guys, and that was the last time that you were with us.
Okay.
So then she brought you back to the island, and now she's asking, "What were you doing there?"
Oh. And now we're starting.
Yes.
Okay. I just tell her, things have just gotten complicated, and we needed to be there in order to infiltrate what you told me to without getting suspected. It's a high risk, high reward situation. And out of respect for my party and friends, who, as you know, oppose you, I will keep it at that.
I guess we do now.
Who opposes me? This is important information.
Oh, yay.
Oh. Okay, I'll leave that part out. I'll just add, and out of my respect for my party, who's, have their own...
Who's out to kill you? This keeps escalating.
Yeah.
I'll just say, I'll just leave it at that.
They have a truck.
Help me to understand, Vixian. If the mission that I gave you was to infiltrate Lord Alarion here, so why was it necessary to be on the mountains of Anatar here, bordering our country, to do that?
It was the only way to be able to go here without arousing suspicion.
Please, elaborate.
Just say no. No, I don't think I will.
I'll just say, my lady, I realize this does not make sense, but this is one of those situations where I'm going to have to ask you to trust me.
Yeah. Just trust me, bro.
Feels like a session of Congress.
But let's remember, I'm pretty high with performance and deception.
That is true.
We will have you make a persuasion check.
She gave all your personal secrets the first time anybody talked about her, so it's only fair that you get to keep some now.
But also, you told her about your visit to the future. So
That's true.
So there is a level of trust there because that you were.
And she
willing
knows
to-
there's weirdness going on.
Yeah.
I went to the future and blew up your place in the past.
Oh, natty 20.
I think you kind of just like dropped it. All
Alright,
right.
get the big metal dice out quick.
Hey, that's how I always roll, and I never roll that high.
She says, "Very well. I shall continue to place my trust in you, Vixian, including this matter. While you were away, we were able to access the 5th floor, where you described the mural and the door with runic carvings. we were able to translate this script. It is a very ancient text, that language that is not spoken of or written in any
I'm not allowed to
textbooks,
speak this language.
but we were able to
It's Dio
translate it. These are the contents of
from
it.
episode 9,
I read them aloud.
where it has all this.
I was
stuff
first
and
in the
3PO
first
is like,
world.
I can't,
You'll
I
wanna
can't
listen
say
to this.
I can't say the N word.
Gentlemen, please.
Okay.
I was first in the first world, first to know, to understand, first a friend, first a foe, when others came to our land. If in my name and goals you strive, after our first creation strand, speak the world's first name for us, come join me hand in hand.
Want a good haiku?
She asks you if you can make sense of any of it, given what else you saw there. Hey.
I tell her right now, nothing. I can say perhaps the members of my party can help me make sense of this.
Yes, hopefully. Oh, there he goes. Well, please go ahead and share it with your party when you see them. I do believe that this is the key to opening the door to the next floor, the next level of the dungeon. So please seek out an answer and come back to me when you have found something.
Being like, it just says first this, first that. Is it referring to the Enclavians? Because they were like ancient.
I mean, that's the question.
Okay. Okay, I will consult with my party.
Okay.
Silas would know.
Definitely.
Yeah. Is it helicopter?
Do you want to admit I got it so fast?
Okay, so that's all we needed to do to catch up.
Okay.
At that point, then we can now fast forward to the present battle, and you guys can cover that later.
So no matter what I said, we would end up here.
Yeah.
Noted.
Isn't that life though?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I totally could have just told the queen where she could shove it, and we would have still ended up here.
Well, yeah, but that might have had consequences past it.
Or maybe you'd
No.
have a new character. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, with that, then let's get into a battle.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm still learning. So bear with me.
I think you'll be fine.
When did you play Strahd?
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
And then I played a Star Wars D&D version, and then I played 2nd edition
Oh wow.
6 years ago.
Yeah. We've done some space, like mini campaigns that are only like 4 or 5 sessions long, but I love them. Like Star Wars
Oh,
based,
yeah.
you know. They're always really fun, but they never go anywhere. We never finish them.
That's the problem. Yeah, we didn't finish them. And then half of the time I'm wasting away my time trying to build a sheep empire
Yeah.
or some sort of like way to get rich quick scheme.
Being a
In
nerf
the
herder.
game?
Bed and breakfast.
Yeah, that's always my thing
Yeah.
too. I just wanna do a side quest like that always. Every game that lets me have that option is like, yeah, why not?
All right.
I'm excited for you to finish it.
I need to confirm hit points and then get your initiative. So please roll for initiative. Echo, 33 hit points.
Yep,
38.
Still whatever you want.
38.
Is it
And
a 6-sided die?
armor class is 15.
For initiative?
Phone
Yeah.
it up.
No, it's a
D20
D20.
for initiative.
But that sounds right.
Mine's 14.
I got murdered.
Your initiative is 14, Pixian?
Yeah.
Or your hit points?
His girlfriend.
I have 46 hit points for you. Is that right?
53.
Ah, okay, yeah. So
AC
this
is
is
15.
previous
So we're
level.
good.
16 armor class?
Tosh your AC.
It should be at least 16.
My
Are you
AC?
paladin? Yeah.
My AC is 18.
18 with shield.
Oh, okay. I'm like, it's a squishy paladin.
This must all be
That's
from
unlike
last level
Tosh,
or
though.
something.
Why is all your stuff in dexterity?
Alright. So Echo
donate armor if you dodge.
38 hit points, 15 AC. What's your initiative?
I think I have advantage on it, but it would be 19.
Okay.
Don't you add something else when you're a rogue?
That depends on the type and the thing.
All right, Escobar. Armor class, hit
Rangers get
points,
to add stuff.
initiative.
I'm thinking of Ranger. The balloon
Armor class is
squad.
18,
thinking
hit
of-
points 75, initiative 21.
High rollers. Okay, short fire. You ready?
I don't know where the armor class is.
I think it looks like a
It's
shield.
right next to your health.
Wait, where?
Right there.
We're level 8 now, by the way.
Oh, armor
No, you're
class.
7.
Armor class 15. Hit points was.
It should be 2 next to it.
It's 99 for the 2.
Yep.
No, right next to it. So 35. Oh,
No.
no, that's your speed.
Yeah,
That's your
hit points
speed.
is 99.
Yeah, 99.
Oh yeah, but that's
Alright. And then
is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
I got a
Is
4
a
for
Constitution Knight
initiative.
Barbarian with the feet?
A 4.
Yeah, so I got
So he
murdered.
has tough.
I think so.
And you have a +2.
My
Okay.
goodness,
Plus 2. Oh.
that's insane.
Oh my heavens!
So 6.
Okay, Silas.
My AC is 16.
Can I see something real quick?
Do you need total health or current?
Both, I guess.
Yeah.
Total is 45, current is 42.
And initiative.
23.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's what everyone keeps saying.
All right, Vandy's not here.
Berserkers are interesting
Okay.
because
I love them.
but actually being a dwarf, I just read this week that being specifically this hill dwarf is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Because don't you get spiky armor when you're a berserker?
I got
Eventually.
shirt of fire.
A what?
Sure, fire.
My whenever I run into battle, my chest bursts into
Yeah,
flames.
when
His
he
rage.
rages, his vest that he
Ah.
wears. He's a barbarian, right? So he just wears like a vest of fur.
Kind of like
thing.
Karlak.
Yeah.
Believe it or not,
But it
I
just
was,
like bursts into flames.
I was
when he
looking for a
rages.
model to 3D print and I
Yeah.
found one.
Oh.
It's really good, and he's like
Nice.
shirtless and everything. I'm like, yes. He's got dual wielding axes, so that's perfect for me.
I was looking at shirtless models for the same reason. So.
Oh, thank you.
Shirtless male dwarf model.
Yeah, exactly. It was for D&D. If you look, it's like
Super hot.
700 purple wings.
Purple.
All right. Well, Tobin popped in momentarily, so
This kid might have been freaking
yeah,
out.
hopefully he'll come back, and then hopefully Tanner shows up soon.
Someday.
We want a full crowd for this.
When did he
But
say he was on his way?
yeah,
Did he say he was on his way? Did
He
say
might have done the
come?
normal
He's
thing.
like, he said, I am leaving right now, so I will be late, but I'm coming.
Because I always say I'm on my way before I walk out the door, but the amount of times that something has then immediately been like, no.
That was at 6:10. So
we'll get him. We'll get him.
It's been where he is, too.
Traffic. I wasn't shocked when I was there.
All right. The Shield Maiden is up. And Silas, you are first.
Sick.
Should I get the initiative tracker for the rest of it? That'd be helpful.
Oh, I forgot I can't activate my tattoo because I used it during the wolf fight. I can move 45 feet because I am a monk.
Do we have to go back to find the shield maiden?
It's any of the last Discord things will work.
Not these, because YouTube.
Yeah, not the YouTube, but I should have
Is it
One
in
more, what's
general?
in a
Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
am.
here we go.
Yep.
Is this like a traditional dragon? Am I supposed to know?
not you especially. The rest of dragons are unknown in this world.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll have to get used to that.
I know.
The leg room.
Dang.
Yeah, so dragons, like no one really knows about dragons in this world. The rest of these
Except
guys
Silas.
have gone to the future and seen dragons there, and so they've been getting
I
exposed to
felt
it.
dragons.
So I don't know.
But for you, this is nothing. Like
Oh,
totally
okay.
new. And this is a new type.
Who loves dragons?
This is a new type of dragon for everyone. Like no one's seen a crystal dragon before, even these guys. So it's even new for them that way.
And what color is it, just for us to...
Have I seen the crystal dragon before?
It's crystal.
Well, so
no.
like clearish?
Like crystal.
Okay.
So kind of opaque-ish, but crystal.
No, you have, Escobar, you have not seen a crystal dragon. In fact, Escobar, you know that, from when you're from, the only dragons that exist are chromatic.
Ah.
So it is said and well believed that metallic and crystal dragons used to have existed, but no one has seen any in hundreds of years.
Okay.
Sweet. And then I approached him.
One little thing about that though, the dragonborn though of every variety do exist. So like you've met crystal dragonborn or metallic dragonborn.
So we know that they did exist
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah. Essentially, they're believed that they were killed off by the chromatic dragons.
All of the
All right, Silas.
Perfect. So yeah,
She's
I
on my side.
approached him there. I attacked 3 times. I hit 2. Oh, well, I believe actually. Let me see for sure. Well, it didn't. One was a 20, not natural, and one was a 19. I don't know if those hit or not.
That's pretty good.
Okay, sorry, I was not listening.
No, you're fine. I did. Does 20 and 19 hit?
Yes, they do.
Okay, then I
Where
do.
was my movement?
Movement speed.
I do 19 force damage, and then I am going to use a key point to take the dodge action as well,
Unless it's not.
and then I am done.
Okay, if I tech you, remind me about your dodge.
Where would
I
movement speed
Okay.
go?
might not have it.
On your sheet, normally it's
It's,
By
it's
the-
up there, speed. 35.
Oh, out of 25.
Okay.
What's that mean?
Oh,
I don't
I
know
see.
why, I don't know why
I see
it's
the.
35
Oh no,
and
that I
25.
did the combat log. Are
I
you
think
in
those
shield
are
mate?
25.
Uh-huh.
I would like
Me
for
is-
you
'cause me
to
is just
try
30
to
feet.
enter
unless he has,
damage
like, a
yourself.
swing speed, or maybe when you're
Oh, like,
raging, it's
see how that
35.
works?
Maybe
I bet
that's,
you that's it.
Yeah,
I
'cause
think
can
you have
rage,
to,
so that's
like,
good.
In fact, that is
Be
it.
logged in,
Okay.
So
and
you're
then
saying-
in.
maybe you
It's
have to.
5.
Yeah, with your
5.
account.
There's a dice roller button,
And because
but
you're
that just gives me
probably
the
gonna
dice
rage,
roll.
You probably rage
Let's see.
first.
The player
That's
must
just
have an
what
account.
barbarians
The
do.
player must have control
So, yeah,
over
you
a
would-
character in that counter.
You would then be
Okay.
able to move 35.
So I don't know if you have control
Oh.
of that.
So
I
seven
think so
times
because it says my characters.
It must be live. If the above is met, players can target entities from the public initiative list and input the damage or
So,
healing
but
they
I'm
want
still
to
not
do.
touching him.
And then I
Oh,
can
no,
decide
but
if I
you're
want to apply.
That's within 5 feet.
Okay, if I click him, it's
Just-
targeted now.
Because he's rounded,
Okay.
you would definitely be touching
Oh, I
him.
don't see how
And
I
also,
do
you
damage.
can move diagonal.
Yeah, I want to come see this.
Not according to Warhammer, but
True, but this is the way we
Is it
use.
this
It's
adult?
I
like
don't have to be
Yeah,
touching the
because
base.
he's
Oh, no.
targeted now.
no. Let's
Wait,
see.
not the.
Yeah, because you'd be right here.
I'm just wondering if I should run over here and
Oh,
throw
I
a
don't
javelin and then run into him
He's targeted.
for next turn. But
You could. This one, you definitely would be able to hit him because he technically
Sure.
takes up this space.
This is your roll.
So that is the
won't
closest you could
calculate.
even get to him because you couldn't get here because
Well,
he's
go back to
he's
the
there.
target.
So yeah, all of
What if
these
you
are
like
free.
hold on?
oh, okay.
Free game. But yeah, I mean, do what you gotta do.
I can play with it for a second.
Hmm.
I'm sure there's a way to do it.
So I just do 2 attacks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that just makes a full screen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Interesting.
think berserkers do magical damage.
Okay, well,
You do?
we don't need to worry about that. It just wasn't cool.
I think at a certain point, their attacks become magical.
Should I try to be in front of this dragon? Maybe I should do a rear movement.
That doesn't really matter.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Positioning doesn't matter in this
It's
version.
Just because there's no way to for sure draw aggro, so it's like. I mean, it matters against dragons because they tend to use cones,
Right.
but normally it won't be as big of a deal outside of like, do you want to possibly be the one getting hit by him, or, you know, or if you want to take cover behind a pillar or something. It just depends on your character and what is advantageous to you if you're ranged or melee. Because like I can take the dodge action every turn as a bonus action, so I can at least pray that he rolls low on one of his rolls.
Are you a rogue too?
I'm a monk.
Oh.
The shadow one. Monks into shadow.
Yeah, I have evasion and uncanny dodge, so
Both of those are so fat, man. I love those.
they're super sweet.
Okay. So that's your turn then, Silas, right?
Yes.
Okay. Iskobar, you are next. So where'd you go, Silas?
I'm on this right side right there.
Oh, I see. Great.
You just didn't move?
Alright.
I moved all the way up next to
If you want to move me like behind a pillar or somewhere where I'll be safe,
Oh.
that's where I'll go.
Where's my
He
stick?
is the
And-
cloak.
He's what?
We were grabbing you.
Okay, cool.
No one
And
hasn't
then
put the
I
STLs
will
in yet.
attack with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Beautiful.
And I'll also attack with my tentacle. Okay, I rolled a 16 and 24.
Okay, they both hit.
Perfect.
I believe you have 30-foot range on summoning the tentacle.
Yeah.
And so it can't get close enough with where...
What's its range? 10 or 15?
10.
Because I don't think I could make it to the next pillar with him. Although maybe he started here. Oh, yes, he can.
Oh, okay.
So we'll move him there.
Right there. Alright. Your tentacle can be in range now.
Right, perfect.
Tilden left his mic at his parents' house. He's trying to find a new one.
Okay,
Get the
Eldritch
connect out.
Blasts do...
Xbox Connect.
Let me find my
Or the rock band mic.
6.
Used
20
to play
damage
with
with
that.
the Eldritch Blasts.
When they made the Connect, you think they
also
anticipated that
can,
Ghost Hunters would use it like that?
Move it back 10 feet. I don't know if that's advantageous here or not.
Zach Bogue used to play
This
with-
seems too big to move.
Zach Bogue used to play
Okay.
with his headphones. Do you remember? Yeah, he just had Apple headphones.
And then I'll attack
We don't
my
even have a-
tentacle.
We don't even know how
Roll
to
19 to hit.
It had a mic.
They have it in the little
That hits.
controller.
Yeah.
And then it will do cold damage. It rolled a 1, so it does 1 damage.
Okay.
And he's resisting. Just kidding.
It does half a point of damage.
Yep. Actually, it rounds down, right? Is there a minimum?
Oh, I can summon it within 60 feet of me, not
Oh.
just 30.
Oh, okay.
And I thought damage always rounded up.
And it has 10
It
feet
used to
range.
always round down. New rules says it rounds up now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everything used to always be assumed you're rounding down one,
Yeah.
and now it's assuming you're rolling up one.
I think that's way better.
Okay, well, we're rounding down. Because I'm not in.
Use
I'm not
Oh.
in the new edition.
I think it's all the same anyways, right?
range 4 times.
I mean,
By one damage,
everything
it
gets
doesn't matter.
rounded
For-
the same,
oh,
so
every
it's
long rest.
Yeah.
consistent.
So you can use 4
Like
and you
it's
can't
you-
use any more.
Um,
you long rest.
Players feel better. If they,
Oh.
Yeah, it feels better to round up than
but
down,
then
of course.
if,
Except when enemy
except when you
damage
get hit, yeah.
rounds
Yeah.
up, Escobar, you do notice that the tentacle, as it strikes,
Is it dragon something
well,
that
one,
you
it's
use
just
range against?
weak and floppy,
Probably.
but
Barbarian should
it doesn't
always-
seem to really do anything to the dragon.
We can
Because
fly.
usually
Yeah,
every
one
time we have
damage
a
is
really
pretty
big
much
fight,
nothing,
there's
so-
always a long rest in between another big fight.
Yeah. Well, and we're at level 7, so you probably have 2 or 3 rages you can use per day. So yeah, just you should
Yeah.
always rage in fights.
He can rage 4 times per long rest.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
raging is
Wow.
always worth
Level
doing.
So that's
7,
plenty.
right? Yeah.
Sorry, I gave Silas the credit. It's my bad.
I'm in another D&D campaign. And I'm playing.
Alright, is that your turn, Escobar?
Wait, what?
Yep.
I'm playing the barbarian in another campaign
Oh,
right
okay.
now. So
So you're the guy to talk to.
for right now, but he played a berserker barbarian.
Path of the Beast.
Oh, it's the best. Just
Path of Mr. B.
Jimmy.
Jimmy on the beat.
He's getting married now.
I was gonna say yeah, he just got engaged yesterday.
Yeah.
My boy.
To a 7-year-old or what?
No, he has this girlfriend from like I think she's from South Africa.
That'll work well for him, I'm sure, in the end. That always works out well, is picking up random women who probably have blackmail on you from all over the world when you have a lot of money.
That's what I said.
That tale never ends poorly for anybody.
Oh, fudge.
Okay.
Kobolds?
So from both of the two ends of the arena, just to help you kind of paint a picture of this, you are standing on a huge balcony type place of ice, right? Like it's a courtyard. Hey, there he is.
Hey,
All right.
man.
So it's a large courtyard of ice.
The Tin Man.
There are beautiful like railings all around that kind of act as guardrails, but below that is just like a bottomless pit. There's a dome of ice that totally covers this, except for the top area is open to the sky.
Oh.
So you can see the stars above you, but there's just these huge walls of ice that kind of come up in 2 points. So there around the guardrails is like some open space, so it's just empty right between the guardrails and the wall. So that kind of is what you're working with. All right. So from both of the entrances, the one that you came out of and this one behind the dragon, some other small dragonoid or lizard-like creatures run out and begin their attack. So let's see. Grimgar, you're just in time to get attacked.
Perfect. Some spooky music.
It's a spooky dragon.
All right.
Didn't one of them turn into the dragon?
Yeah, Lamin Laminos, the guy who's been your guide.
A top
this whole
guy.
time.
The weird bard.
Yeah, the weird bard.
Not Escobar.
Iskabar turned into a dragon too.
Does he like children?
He's against you.
Just playing with him. He's like Michael Jackson. They're just there to play and hang out.
Can I attack, move, then attack?
Mhm.
Since I have a double attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in this one,
The thing is-
you can do it in any order you want. So it's like you can expend your movement however you want.
But if you move out of the creature's reach, they'll get a free hit on you.
Their chance
They'll
to
try
anyways.
to.
Yeah. Yeah, they will try.
That was Charlie's line.
Yeah. You underestimate my power.
Four. There we go. All right, numero uno. Goes for. Oh, Grimgar, would you roll initiative for me, please?
Yes.
And I also need. I don't know if you were still hurt from that ice fight with the dire wolves and stuff.
I don't think I took too much damage.
So I just need your. I need your armor class, max, and current hit points, and initiative.
Armor class is 22.
Okay.
Hit points. I have them at full.
Okay.
We didn't level up or anything, did we?
No, you short rested, so that might have been what
Okay.
happened.
I think kind of cheating.
Probably.
I do only have 2 of my 7 hit dice, so I think I used those.
Yeah.
So what's your max HP?
66.
And then initiative?
19.
Oh wait, what's your dexterity?
Plus 2.
Okay, so I go before him.
Okay.
But don't you forget it. In fact, I slay Tanner. I break the fourth
I use
wall,
my turn to-
and Echo turns around and shoots the giant man eating chicken and mac and cheese.
The system knew it. It put you ahead of him.
System put me ahead of him.
Alright,
Yeah, I use
no
my
surprise,
block.
Grimgar.
Hold on
This,
a minute.
this little creature misses you when he goes to attack you.
Stupious little creature.
The next one is attacking Vixian.
Dubious.
He can try.
He fails.
Yeah.
The next one goes after Echo. Fails. You guys feel so cool because like these little runts are.
They look
missing
giant to
them.
me.
And
Are they like connected to the dragon? Where like if we were to kill the dragon, they'll go away?
Sometimes
don't know.
kobolds are like they serve dragons, but
But your characters know nothing about them. You've
Okay.
never seen creatures like this.
Okay.
Echo's seen them.
And
Echo remembers he saw it.
In fact, these are who killed Echo.
I seen him.
I've seen it.
Surefire, where are you? There you are. Oh, just barely misses Surefire. Can't win. Okay,
Maybe it just
Echo, your turn.
All right, so
So I thought I was at the top for initiative.
Nope,
What did you roll?
you got an 18.
Okay, I just when I saw
Oh,
the
wait.
thing, when I saw the thing, it looked like I was at the
Oh
top.
no, you have a 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Everyone rolled around.
Dude, you're at the bottom.
all right, so I got a 27 to hit the
Okay.
guy next to me,
Misses.
and with my sneak attack, I stab him with my rapier and do 30 damage. Right into his little heart. I want to shish kebab his heart and eat it like a chicken wing.
Worm tongue when he stabs. Darwin.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's the best part of those animated
That's
ones.
still the best animated Lord of the Rings.
True.
Okay.
Including Return to Moria.
So what are you hitting him with?
My rapier.
Your rapier. All right. Yeah, you easily slice him down.
Slice him down. And wait a sec.
If you slice me down.
I am going to fly. Let's see.
You busted
5,
down
10,
now.
15. I'm gonna fly 30 feet up. I'm gonna be right here. I'll take the attack of opportunity. But I'm just gonna. In fact, can I just say, I'm gonna be over him, but I'm just gonna lay him on there. That's cool.
On the pillar?
Where
So-
are you actually?
So I'm trying to get. Maybe I'll be right here because I want to be out of the sight from.
From yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like 10 feet up.
Okay. Yeah, because these rise up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
there's not really a ceiling. But
right, but I mean technically, I'm here. I'm just
Yeah,
putting
okay.
my character. Well, I guess. I
Well,
can
yeah,
do
just
that.
putting yourself.
Stone is like the Parthenon.
But
right?
he's-
That they
You're fine.
have structural support.
He's out of reach from the other guy. But I do get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, from that one.
Greece.
Yeah.
Where is it in Greece too?
Play dice.
What is it in Greece to?
The
Did you
most
see the
bare naked
table,
ladies
Tanner?
song.
Did you check it out? The table.
Yeah, did you see
Oh,
this?
I didn't notice.
This side has a hole in it, so you can kind of.
So you get the
Put
cool
your-
chair and the hole? Okay, man.
That's my life.
Great.
It's like one that connects over here.
Get that cool shit.
He misses
No.
as he goes.
How does it go when you attack again? It was the
You add your
the
proficiency
20,
bonus.
and
Yeah.
then that,
Uh-huh.
and then
There's a D20 for the attack roll, and you add your proficiency plus
Oh, it's
your
that one.
modifier. And you are using a great axe,
Uh-huh.
so it's a D12. So damage will be rolled with that. I believe.
that one.
And the
So that-
D20 is to determine if it hits. D12 is for damage, and you roll 2 D20 each time because of your reckless attacking. So you take the highest out of the 2 20s that you roll for each attack.
Grimgar, would you please make a wisdom saving throw?
No.
Okay. I'll pick someone else. It's fine.
So I roll 2 d20s, 1 d12, and then
Yeah, you just add the.
I do that for 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
2 d20s, 1 d12. Okay.
Yeah,
wisdom?
And you take
Yeah.
the highest number.
Okay.
Good. It's 16.
All right. So you hear Laminos's voice inside your mind. That's just like a whisper, and he says, "I need you to subdue your allies for me. However, while persuasive, you are able to maintain control of your senses."
He gets in there, you're already thinking about it.
I just
Yeah,
need
he's
an
like-
excuse.
He's like, what the heck, man?
All right. And
I said to
then
maintain them, not to kill them.
Understood.
Echo
Laminate, laminos.
I need you to make a
Laminate.
dexterity saving throw.
LVP laminate flooring. Olos.
And what's this?
There's just a clear plastic sheet that's slowly descending on all of this.
That is 17.
Okay, you
I know math.
you are able to dodge it. Essentially, beams of starlight just come striking down as streaks of light all around you. But they are yeah.
Oh, we're in the ice thing.
You're able to dodge them, kind of moving through, but you can see that they just go right through the arena and kind of leave just like a shotgun spread of holes in the block of ice below you.
Okay. Yikes.
All right, Grimgar, your turn.
And he goes, subdue my allies. Got it.
Seduce my allies. Got it. Puts on his lingerie.
Start twirling my scarf around.
Mr. Krabs and the dollar.
Yeah, that's exactly.
So there's that one guy behind me, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Dun 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 dun. Oh crap!
He's moving with you. He's circling too
It
fast.
sounded like Mario, dude. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, crap.
My first punch is a 20 to hit.
Did you? Oh, you're just hitting him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
okay.
punching him.
You hit him.
Yep, for 9 damage.
Okay. He's taken out.
He's taken out?
These
And
little
kobolds.
kobolds.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't know you could kill somebody with punch.
And then I'm gonna move over to here.
What are you, Helm Hammerhand?
Is this?
That's
Oh,
fixing.
you hammer helm hand?
And then that's a 25 to hit.
Helmer hand
Hits.
helm?
With 19 damage.
Okay.
Helm?
Just
Takes
Homer
smash him
Helm?
into the ground.
Ham head?
Oh. Just brings to mind that's... Oh,
Oh, the Pippin?
yes. So nasty.
You got hit with the starlight even behind the pillar, right? Or were you on
Yeah,
top?
I think they're like coming from the everything.
From space.
Okay, so hiding behind the pillar probably doesn't. I'm going to.
It's an atrium or whatever where they do the laser light shows.
I have enough movement to go over
We're at the
here.
planetarium.
Okay.
Planetarium, that's the word I was looking for.
My daughter loves the planetarium. She
That's
has
a fun
tons
place.
Tons of
Tears of my
planets
tears.
and
That's a
stuff
cool mug.
for Christmas. And she used to be able to say planetarium like normal, but now she says planetarium. Like it's 2 words. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, you were saying it correct. It's planetarium. She's like, when can we go to the planetarium again?
Because now she knows planets are a thing.
I'm like, stop.
She's saying Aryan planet. You're like, stop saying that place.
Yeah, it's called Cobalt. We'll be there soon.
I like H1B, trust me.
Oh, I watched that
Okay.
It's mad funny.
video.
Chinese spies on
So
my
you
river.
see the dragon kind of conjuring, right? He's got claws and whatever, but he kind of uses one of his claws to spell out some arcane runes in the sky, and he utters some words, and there's a cube, a 30 feet square cube that encapsulates Echo to Vixian. So these 5, and it's just this big cube of dazzling lights.
Conjure cube. Very
So
fun.
it just fills the entire space with these beautiful, this beautiful display of lights and colors. You all need to make
Oh.
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Hypnotic
cube.
pattern or one of those. Gleam the
Just
cube.
roll a d20 then.
Yeah.
Cube of splendor.
Oh.
Wait, what?
At least it's that. Wisdom. It's probably like 0.
Why is my wisdom +7 for a saving throw?
Because you're proficient in it.
Am I though?
I'm at
Clearly.
9. Cliff.
If you're a
Alright.
paladin,
Okay, you fail.
Oh, wonderful.
Iskabar and Grimgar are the only 2 that don't need to make this.
Let's
13.
go.
Wait,
Fail.
is it's wisdom?
I don't need to make this, right?
Where
So
are you?
I'm right underneath him
So 16 fails.
on the side.
Yeah, 16 fails.
I didn't even
Oh,
get to
correct.
attack
Yeah,
yet.
you don't need to. This was the opener, so you guys just rolled really high on initiative.
I rolled
Otherwise, even more. if you
really low on
suffer here.
initiative.
All right, so 1, 2. Oh, and then that's my guy, and then Bandy's. All right, Echo,
That's
what
my
did you got?
guy.
16.
Okay, so all three of you are just bedazzled by this light show.
I'm blinded by the light.
So you are charmed for the duration. While charmed, you are incapacitated. And
Excuse me, I can't be charmed.
Well, then you're
Then
fine,
you're,
aren't
you're
you?
just incapacitated.
Am I? Oh, am
Then
I
you just dead.
incapacitated?
No, you will
No.
not incapacitate.
So, if you are immune to charm, then this has no effect on you.
Okay.
But you see your two allies here get charmed. They are incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
I don't have laying on of hands, but would laying on of hands help in that situation?
I don't think you can end conditions like that.
Okay. In that case, good luck, guys.
All right.
Good luck, everybody else.
So long.
And then you hear him kind of chuckle. Just how will you fare now?
Bro's got a little bit too.
No matter
bass
what
in his
you
voice.
do, they'll hate you, Spider-Man.
All right, Vixian, it's your turn.
Unfortunately,
Okay, I am gonna just
Yeah.
go ham on this guy. So I'm gonna. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna attempt first roll for both of my attacks on him. Crack.
Oh,
Six,
you're
okay.
up there.
So my first attack roll is 23.
Hits.
My second attack roll, 20.
That hits.
Very nice. Okay. So since those hit, now I can start doing the math. So that's. Sorry, I keep forgetting what the divine smite is. Okay, it's 1 plus 1d8, so 3d8s for each of them.
Are you attacking the dragon?
Can I just roll for one attack and double it, as far as damage?
No,
No.
you have to roll your dice.
No. I mean, like whatever attack I get for the first hit, can we just assume that's the second hit?
No.
Oh,
Well, because you might get more on the second.
or less, yeah.
Right, okay, so that's.
Isn't that
I need all my-
3,
okay.
5 though?
So basically 4d8s plus 3 for each. So 8d8s plus 3 is the damage.
I see why you were now asking.
You can just calculate, or like the roll.
So,
So you
like,
can take averages if you want.
I was like, I'll just do 8d8s plus 3 because that's what this.
Yeah, that's what that would
Okay.
be. That's what you would do anyways.
Okay.
What if I do
Is that
so I
for
should be
divine
going-
smite? Like what?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
both attacks hit, so it's expecting.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you're doing divine smite on each of them.
Yeah, because the regular is 1d8
Is
plus
this
3,
a
but the divine smite would add
surprise
a
attack?
3d8 to
Right,
each
yeah.
of those attacks.
No.
No.
Wait, so that'd
Wait,
be
what?
7d8.
It
plus-
wouldn't be a surprise attack.
No, that's 8. It's 8.
No,
I'm just gonna shut up.
That's
Now,
only
what
if
is
you-
sad is that if you'd had just slightly higher initiative, in rage you're immune to being charmed
That's a
or
lot.
frightened.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
but we just got bad initiative.
No, you
So
guys.
20. So
Well, I mean, he-
I got good initiative.
You guys
that's
got
20.
it.
That's
Half of
27
before-
damage.
Okay.
Like,
Radiant.
It's in
That's
the,
so
the
bad.
very first attack.
I know.
When you go before the dragon.
I rolled
For
like
8 Ds?
think
I rolled
that's
like
The
5
average-
ones.
For 8
It
Ds?
says
Yeah.
No, that's close
instinct,
to
You rolled
advantage
5
on
ones?
initiative.
That's four- I
Surprise
saw a lot of
doesn't
ones
keep
in there. I
you
didn't know
from
exactly how
attacking
much.
if you're in-
What's the average on that? 5 is average for D8, I believe, right?
It is.
So did you roll the d20 twice?
Maybe
when you did
4.5.
Yeah.
So I should have just done
No,
average.
Well, I think 4.5 is a technical, but I think on the
Should
dice
I
it's
have-
5s. Because that's what it is for hit die
Yes.
averages.
So-
Okay,
so
Vixen, is that your
advantage on
turn?
Initiative.
That is my
So
turn.
when you roll for initiative advantages, you roll 2 d20s and take the higher.
Oh, that's true. He is a barbarian. He would have had advantage on initiative. Is it worth him rolling another d20 to see if he's higher?
If he wants to.
You should, because then if you had gone earlier, you'd be raging and can't be charmed.
I got a 9.
9 plus something.
2, 11.
That's still not high enough.
That's supposed to be a d12?
That he rolled?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you need to roll d20. Yeah. One that's closest to your name
Okay.
tag. Yeah.
Oh, come on. And then 12.
It's doomed.
All right.
Better than 9.
He rolls a 1d8. It's just 12 still. What's going on?
All right.
Table collapses. Breaks my foot.
Escobar,
Turn breaks.
I wonder if it can.
Yep.
would you make a wisdom saving throw?
Not sitting.
Yeah, it just explodes.
I'll do it. Okay. That's 10.
All right. So Escobar
He's dead.
above you. Yeah. You feel a malicious presence above you. You look up and behind you to see Dutch flying a bit above you. He kind of appears out of nowhere,
Wonderful.
and he casts a spell, and you feel your whole body freeze up.
Malicious presence is right.
You're held. You're held in place.
Who's Dutch?
What?
It's Tanner's old character.
Wait, Dutch is
And
fighting
also
this?
Harrison Ford's character in the garbage movie that he wrote and produced himself, who looks like a gay guy.
Indiana
So that's the
Jones?
only one I can think of where he's wearing an earring the whole time.
Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
It was his younger brother that brought us here with one of the Lombards. He was the one that originally came to us and was like, hey, you guys want to ditch camp for a little bit and go up to the mountains?
Cliff is
But if
dragging
Dutch
this
wants
one
it, he
out,
can
isn't
get
he?
So I'm restrained.
Or paralyzed. I'm not sure.
Stuck.
Sorry, I need to look it up quick. So you are paralyzed. At the end of each of your turns, you can make another wisdom saving throw to end this condition.
And paralyzed means I can't do anything, right?
I think so. Yeah, paralyzes you can't move or take an action or bonus action.
You are you're incapacitated, can't move or speak, automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws.
So is that what feral
Attack
escape
rolls
means?
against you have advantage, and
Is I
any
supposed
attack
to
that
roll
hits the
two
creature is a critical
for
hit if the
initiative?
attacker is within 5 feet of you.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So, can I still use an action to like cast a spell?
No. You're incapacitated, so
supposed
you
to
can't
know that?
do that.
Is supposed to have the
Okay. Can I use bonus actions?
Just
Nope.
having that here.
An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions.
But usually
It's
you'd
the
have
same
to
as being
read
knocked
some of it
out.
in the book for sure.
Oh, so I'd have to read that one in the book.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
book
Okay.
are we on?
It's just in the regular player's handbook, or you can just Google like
What edition?
Berserker Barbarian 5th edition.
5th edition?
Yeah.
5th edition basic?
And then
I'll look
Dutch
into it.
Dutch kind of gives a shout. Got one served up, ready for the frying pan, lamb. And he says,
They say what?
He says, outstanding. And then he just poof disappears and reappears here.
Oh, wonderful.
And I yell, yeah, you better run.
All right, Shirtfire, it's
Say
your
something about
turn.
Frying pan?
Am I still...
So yes,
dazed,
you are
confused?
charmed right now. And
Charmed, I'm sure.
there's no, you don't make this saving throw at the end of your turn. I will tell you that there is a way to end this condition, but unlike most, it does not, like you don't roll at the end of your turn. So, sorry, your turn is skipped.
Oh.
All right, Silas, we're back to you.
Do I take an attack?
Nope,
No, alright.
not yet.
You might against your friends. I think if they injure you, you have a chance of breaking it. So I'm gonna walk up here and punch this guy right in the face. Mr. Kobold. Does 15 hit the Kobold?
Yes.
I did 7 damage. Is he still alive?
No.
Nice. Place him over here. And then I have just enough movement to go here and punch this kobold in the face. Ow.
Don't mess up the
17
contact paper, man.
I thought it was called contact paper because it's gonna break my freaking leg. 11 damage on that one.
Alright, he's done.
Beautiful. And just to be safe, I'm gonna take the dodge action again.
For background, instead of sailor, I just change it to sailor movement.
Silas.
I like that.
Silas, make a perception check.
Perception.
Close.
And Escobar, it's your turn.
So I just re-roll the wisdom save now.
Yep.
21.
That's a 6.
Alright, you are still held. So, Silas, you do notice that though you are knocking these creatures out, every time you hit them, some kind of like shield seems to manifest momentarily. Like they take the full brunt of the attack and get KO'd by it, but none of your blows are not lethal.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
All right, so Escobar, so that's your turn. You're still held, and then 1, 2, 3. Where's my 4? Oh, he's still up. Okay. This part of the wall opens back up, and a few more run out, and then it closes back up.
Hey, Cliff.
Yes.
Are there water bottles in your garage?
Yes, there are.
May I go grab one?
Of course. Does anyone else need one while
But
he's...
you can't drink it. Give one to me too, please, so I can not drink it.
And
Why can't I drink it?
Shirtfire.
Okay, I'm like, okay.
So Shirtfire, you are incapacitated by this. So this kobold is going to... Can't... Oh, how do I roll with advantage? There we go. Disadvantage. Shift. There we go. Alright, he hits you. And incapacitated... No, that's just paralyzed. Okay. For 2 damage.
No!
He gets a dagger in you, just pokes you. It kind of cuts through your fur coat and just a drop of blood comes down. If only you were raging, it'd be 1 point of damage. But all right, and then what's this next one?
Wait, was this a minion who struck him?
Yeah, just a little minion. All right.
Should I even
Oh,
back
yeah,
with the
yeah.
minions?
Well, I think you're still charmed, right?
Yeah, well-
They're not super strong. They shouldn't really be able to do anything big to us.
I didn't know you had a little fireplace thing in the fact. Oh, that's cool. The
Or
fact
whatever
that
you you're call
kind
it,
of
surrounded by
The
it,
classroom.
The sunroom?
is what's concerning.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah,
Sunroom.
I mean, we need to worry more about
All right.
this dude
That
and
dude
them.
and him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dragon lets out a roar, and all around you hear this like crumbling ice, and all the guardrails break off.
Oh, don't do that. Come on. Oh, I guess that
Oh.
breaks off.
It's like Mario Party now. We all just slide into each other until one of us falls.
Okay, fine.
That's right.
I tried.
No, that's good. Okay. And they just fall into the abyss. That one stays. It's too long.
That one stays.
Oh no, yeah, again, let's get rid of that one.
Okay. I can get it.
Okay, Echo, your turn.
Some of them are attached, dude.
I don't think so though. 'Cause I'm paralyzed.
Did you get? Oh, you failed.
I'm charmed. Yeah,
That's right.
a 16 apparently fails.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Grimgar, you're up.
How high up is Dutch?
30 feet.
Good.
Good, I think.
But can you bring yourself to attack him?
I don't know who he is. I want to
And
attack him
Dutch
even
definitely
more.
could kill all of us right now by himself.
Good try.
Who's up? Who's up there.
That's Dutch.
No, sorry,
no,
this guy.
that's Ethan.
Oh, yeah.
Escobar.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of scary.
He's only paralyzed. Will be fine.
If I'll posit this to you. If I Misty Step 30 feet in the air, could I get my 2 punches in on him?
And then you'd fall.
Yes.
Yes.
Fall? How high up can I jump? What's the jumping?
For a standing high jump, it's not high enough.
While
It's
you're
like 7 feet. Like it's really not.
while you're
impressive.
deciding
Well, it's
that,
impressive
he's gonna take a
us.
legendary action.
Not for me. I box jump that every day, basically.
You are 7 feet.
Does this dragon ever open its mouth?
Just to roar so far.
Yeah, to roar.
And to say stuff.
Oh.
Some of the spellcasting it uses might use words too.
Maybe off turn I could throw a javelin into its face.
That would be good.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make he's gonna take a legendary action in between yours and Echo's turn. So Escobar, he swipes at you with his claw, and you take 20 slashing damage. It's a critical hit because you're paralyzed.
Only 20 damage on a crit? Let's go.
It's just a single claw attack. Okay, go ahead, Gregor.
I'm gonna cast Shatter up on.
Oh.
Dutch.
Okay. What do I need to do for that?
Constitution saving throw. Of. Hello.
Oh, McFly.
He fails.
Okay. It's
Alright.
a 15, but that doesn't make any sense.
What happens on a fail? Oh, there's critical hit. Okay.
3d thunder damage, so he takes 14. Yeah, on my own damage.
Okay, and then he needs to make a concentration check. He fails on that. Okay. So, Escobar, you suddenly find yourself freed from paralysis.
Let's go.
Alright, good job. Grimgar, helping out a friend.
So Dutch isn't.
Is that...
It was Dutch, right, that you hit?
That's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. He's gonna fly out here to the edge of this arena.
Wings.
He does have wings.
Coward.
Alright, so Isco, you can make an attack of opportunity as he leaves your area since you are not paralyzed anymore. And then he charges up a breath attack
Oh.
and just lets it loose. So it gets Grimgar, Isco, and Vixian.
I knew I should have moved.
And your tentacle doesn't have hit points, right? It can't really be destroyed.
No, I don't think so. Nope.
Alright. Vixian.
You shouldn't be drinking that
Is-
water.
So, like, what damage do we take?
You're gonna have to make a roll.
Okay.
Okay, so an attack of opportunity.
Seven.
I get to use the attack action, right?
Yes. Well,
It has to be. It can't be a spell or anything unless you have defeat. It has to be a melee attack.
yeah, that's right. Thank you. It's a Constitution
Okay.
saving throw.
I will attack with my trident then, my cool new shiny one.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that is a crit, baby.
Oh, crit for a crit.
Birthday boy, it's a shiny trident.
Not daddy. It's the
All right. How much damage?
Let me find that real quick.
They don't get disadvantage underwater. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Those and crossbows, but the rest And I think daggers don't either.
Yeah,
But the rest do.
like small weapons.
What was the damage?
I don't know. This thing keeps erasing the stuff I put in it, so I don't have the trident anymore. But it's like what, 1d6, 1d8 for the
I think it's
damage on that.
Probably a D8, yeah.
Plus your modifier.
What's the distance
It might
on
be
my
a
javelin?
D10 for like a versatile. If it is that, I don't know.
Probably 30 or
So I can
60.
still
can-
try.
Why don't you just
and
roll-
add them?
Why don't you roll two
Oh,
I'll roll
D8s?
2d8s
Yeah,
for
you
now,
can
Yeah.
and add my dex mod.
Yeah, there's usually
Okay,
two
13
distances.
damage.
One that's
Okay.
without disadvantage, one with.
All right, yeah. So
Throw it
as
over.
he's flying out, you kind of scrape his leg with your trident.
It should be 30.
Feels very good to use your new
60, or
weapon.
60, 90.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if it's a.
All right, Vixian,
It's the same as hand axe.
Isco, Grimgar.
This is quite the.
All right,
30
so-
feet.
You need so
It's
Vixian,
heavy.
Iscobar,
30,
and
30,
Grimgar.
120.
You need to make a Constitution
Oh, so you
saving
can go
throw.
up to 120.
Oh, 120.
You have disadvantage
you
if
do
it's past
disadvantage.
30. But you're
26,
reckless
that's
attacking,
a
so
crit.
it's just one regular
Again,
straight roll.
wow.
Nice.
That's not bad. You could really huck that thing.
So what kind of what roll?
18.
Okay, Constitution.
19.
All right, you all succeed. So
Oh,
a
dying.
burst of brilliant radiance just comes out of his mouth, envelops all of you. The rest of you just kind of see it flare around the
An
columns,
atomic breath.
right? And kind of it starts eroding the pillars, not completely, but like parts, the outermost parts of them get just disintegrated. It's a good thing that you succeeded. You would have taken 55 radiant damage on a fail. So instead, you just take. Well, should we round up, guys? What is that? 27? 27 radiant damage.
Holy crap.
And then you see that Iscobar, the wound that you just made to him, immediately heals up following this breath weapon.
What?
Mhm.
Lame. This is a dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're just testing us.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I keep punching these guys and they're not dying, but they're getting knocked out. I feel like they're just testing us. Silas says as he free
Who's
falls off
testing
the
us?
base. I'm sure well this is fine.
Do I only get one javelin though?
No, usually you
usually
have
have
a few.
multiple.
Yeah, you at least have 5, but I think it's 10.
10. So 120 feet.
Okay,
10 javelins.
Vixian, it's your turn.
All right. I don't really know what I can do if he's way over there. If I were to stand behind that pillar, would the blast not hit me the next time he does one?
You would get it. You'd have like 3/4 cover.
Color.
Radiant light. And so that adds to your dexterity saving throw. So it helps on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, because that's pretty much all I can do is just. What's that thing you can
Is
do
it
where?
is it even there though? You said it melted.
No, it started to melt.
Okay.
So, or is that just with like where you can like brace yourself that someone comes comes near you, you can.
You can prepare an
Ready.
action.
Yeah.
But if he just shoots again, there's nothing I can't prepare.
Yeah, there's nothing for that.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just chill there then.
Okay.
Guess I'll die.
Pretty much.
Echo will save us.
Okay. Dutch is going to fly over here and fire some Eldritch Blasts at Shirtfire.
Oh. So you just don't want me to play at all this round.
Okay, did this do... Let's see. Alright, the first one hits for 13 force damage.
13.
The next one hits for 13 force damage.
Jeez.
And then
This guy's old high level guy.
Grimgar. He's going to fire 2 more at you.
And he was constructed pretty well.
The first one misses Grimgar, then the next one misses.
Oh, thank
You're able
Lord.
to block 2 of them with your shield.
I got the stupid wizard.
Okay. Surefire, you're up. So, Surefire, you are able to repeat the saving throw. Twice, actually.
Oh yeah, 'cause you got hit.
Repeat the saving throw?
Yeah, so now you can try and break the charm because they hit you.
You're still like held.
So I'm still held. So I have to roll a d20. Oh. And then I... 15.
15.
Plus your
Wait, didn't he
Wisdom
lose
save.
the concentration?
That was Dutch.
So I'm at 15.
15.
And the hypnotic pattern actually doesn't require concentration.
Yeah,
It's
hypnotic
scary.
pattern.
It's a spell.
Yeah,
So
because
then
remember
why
the
is
one
he
time we
rolling?
used it.
I get to roll
Because
twice.
when you
So
take
you did.
damage, you're able to.
Yeah.
You got the 7 and the 15. Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know. Is 15 high enough, Cliff?
It is not.
So
You can take. So you can roll every time you take damage. You took 2 instances of damage, so you can make the saving throw twice.
Again?
So how many
So-
times did you roll?
I rolled twice.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
so-
so we're good.
Yeah. So we're good.
Oh, okay.
And so it's good if the little people
Well,
hit you.
but I did take damage for when the dragon breathed. So therefore,
No, you didn't take.
Yeah,
didn't take the-
negative 27 is what you said.
Oh, wait, you're in range of it?
No, he wasn't.
Oh,
So
okay.
you
never
can
mind.
add that 27 back.
Okay. Oh, thank the Lord.
Huh. All right. So nothing for Surefire then.
Yeah, because then if the little guys hit you, they do like 1 damage, but that gives
So
you
I'm
a
at
chance to
negative
break.
26.
Yeah, just the first.
Yeah.
Okay, Silas, we're back to you.
I can't throw my daggers far enough. And he's just like flying off in
Mhm.
essentially open space, right?
Yep. He's almost at the back wall of the dome.
Now I could jump out there and use my teleport to get on top of him, but that seems like a bad idea because he's been instantaneously teleporting himself all over the place.
You should do it though. That'd be cool.
It would be really cool, but and if I fall all the way down, I can reduce it by 35. That'll totally save me. I think I'm gonna repeat the same thing I did last time, but with these guys. Oop. I'm gonna punch that guy right in the noggin. Probably not even worth punching him, but I'm gonna do it anyways because it's funny. Does 13 hit?
Yeah.
That's 6 damage. He's still alive?
Nope.
Easy, dude. I'm a monster. Actually, that's a bad idea. I'm going this way. I don't want to be next to the edge. And then this guy. 19 for sure hits, and 11 damage.
Okay. He's out.
2 more obliterated, dude.
Wait, so how far away is the dragon?
Whatever this is, probably 30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah.
And then
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna dash. And go there. And then I'm done.
Okay. Iskabar, it's your turn. Iskabar, I will tell you this. You feel the ground beneath your feet cracking from when he made the claw attack against you. The ice is quickly shattering beneath your feet.
Gotcha. I'm willing to attempt to move then to where it's not shattering.
Okay. It's really just the one square that you're on.
Okay.
It's kind of spreading, but right now it's just the square that you're on. So.
I'm gonna spread something else here pretty soon. I'm gonna attack him with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So do you want to try and go behind a pillar again?
Yeah, that'd be
From where
optimal,
he
I
is?
think.
Okay.
Also not in, like, range of... can I even make it out of...
You can't make it to the back range of pillars. It's more than 30
I'll
feet.
just go to that one then. That's good, thanks.
All right, Eldritch Blast.
Yep. 10 and 25.
All right, the 25 hits.
Okay. Does 12 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
And then I'll have my thing attack, my tentacle, roll an 18.
There's nothing for it to attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, that's not true.
Yeah, you could have it hit one of the
There,
kobolds.
yeah, there is one behind the columns here that you can hit.
Alright, it does 6 cold damage if it can get to it.
Yeah, I can.
He can, and it takes him out.
Cool. Sweet.
Okay. Their turn. So Silas, this one's going to attack you,
It can try.
and then let's have these guys run up.
I'm just giggling to myself. He'll never find me here.
You look over, Silas is holding a match over the ice floor.
All right, Silas, for you. Natty fail.
Easy.
So a crit fail. Do you want to?
Yeah, well, does it take? It takes my reaction, right?
Yeah, it takes your action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him because why not? 18 to hit and 13 damage.
Okay, takes him out. Escobar, the one misses you. Grimgar, he misses you. Echo, he hits you for 3 piercing damage.
I don't think you can.
Oh, because you're flying. That's
Yeah.
right. Well, then that's for our barbarian Shirtfire instead.
Oh.
And the other one's gonna go after Shirtfire.
That's good though, because that'll give you chances to break charm.
That's right.
Sure.
For a wee little bit of damage. And the other one misses Shirtfire.
Oh.
But one hits you for
Yeah.
3 whole
Wait,
damage.
one hit me?
Yeah, one hit you.
For 3 damage?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, then you'll break it for
Yeah,
3.
then you're free.
Thank the Lord.
At last. Alright, Echo.
Is that when you're gonna just another...
Yeah, you see the dragon.
Echo, it's your turn.
I can't do anything.
Oh.
You're flying up there,
I
so
know.
nothing can hit you.
I
Well, they have a sling. Want me to hit you with a sling?
They already went, dude.
I can bring in more.
No.
I'm literally
Nope.
carrying 10 javelins.
It happened.
That's a lot of javelins.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll take
No
care of
shirt.
it.
Just kidding.
Okay, no, I'll get you. Don't worry.
Yeah, kill me.
Two
Yeah, I was
pieces.
like,
I can hit you.
You're just.
I can run up the wall and punch you.
Alright,
Dressed in
Grim,
knives.
Grimgar, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh man. Okay, so I'm going to
I'm throwing knives at you.
punch the little guys.
oh.
It's actually, well, you're flying. Wait,
I looked to see if it would, like, make
Make
me
you drop.
fall.
but no.
No, because yeah,
You
just
just kind of
because
like float.
Yeah. Which is kind of cool. I'm like,
Looks like it.
There's actually a really easy way to get rid of hypnotic pattern.
Just don't be hypnotized.
Yeah, don't fail it.
probably just to have somebody
So-
intentionally smack you. But
23 to hit on that first guy,
Or
It hits.
if
for 16
is it
damage.
Okay.
and
is it
then
a
23 to hit on the
continue-
other guy for
like,
14
is it a-
damage.
is the glow still there?
No.
Like, it's like
the-
you're just affected.
Yeah, the colors fade immediately, but then the duration is. It
Yep.
was like, is it 10 minutes or a minute? Because I remember I used
I think
it
it's long.
in that run.
Oh yeah.
When we used it when we
that.
were all bards, it's a fantastic spell
Yeah.
always. Because if they fail, they're just screwed normally.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. That was sick.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on Dutch.
On Dutch.
Was that just the one-off?
Yeah, it was when you did the
Oh, that's right.
guy, whatever his campaign. All right.
Adam.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Triggered.
Yeah, Vecna. There we go.
Adam
Back now.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, back now.
All right.
Vishnu. 7th avatar.
Grimgar.
That's Master Roku.
Grimgar, I need you to
Urban
make
school.
another Wisdom saving throw.
That's Master Roshi, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Turtle Hermit wave.
Escobar, sure enough, as soon as you stepped off that spot, like that tile just crumbled apart into ice, or into like open pit, and the cracks are spreading outwards. All right, what was your saving throw?
Wisdom?
Yeah.
It's your crack that will be spread
6.
now.
So once again, Lamb's voice whispers into your mind, and he says, Grimgar, I really need your help this time.
Guys, he needs my help.
I'm Laminos's top guy.
and so he says,
You've been promoted.
he says, take your party members and bring them to the edge. So you are charmed, and basically you need to. Let me just read this for you. So you obey to the best of its ability any command the dragon issues that isn't directly harmful to you, to yourself. Okay? So the command that he basically says is to take one of your allies and bring them to the edge. So you'd probably translate to that to like a shove or a grapple and kind of pull them away.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of heights, so I don't want to get close to the edge.
Well, you don't have to. They have to. You're not the one flying.
Yeah, but I'm on ice.
Yes, they're nice, pal.
Tanner on ice.
Okay, and then
Grimgar.
he teleports right over here,
Ice.
and he's flying up in the sky right next to you.
Butterfly
There
in
you
the
go.
sky.
My sister messaged me. It was just like, I think it's time
Yeah.
for me to bounce. Apparently she doesn't love my daughter, so.
Are you gonna jump back on when you get home?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'll try.
We will hope for you.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be playing, but at least listening.
Yeah.
Because if I can't be at my computer, I might be able to look on those mountains. So.
Well, we're happy to see you for a little while.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was fun.
Soldier.
Thank you, bud. I'll catch
All
you
right.
guys later.
Catch you later, brother.
Later, dude.
You missed.
I don't get it. Why can't I just hit the kids?
Well, he crit failed against Echo, but then
Crit
he swiped him once and missed him.
But his charm gets broken now.
Since he's gone, yeah, he gets
Just tell him to fly away.
well, because I can, because he's not here. Basically, he just takes his claw, bats him down, and Echo goes flying off of the arena into the abyss.
Oh.
Bye-bye. So long, dear Bowser.
All right, and that is his turn. Vixian,
Is he okay?
you don't know.
We don't know.
We don't.
I'm assuming yes, but if not, that's even funnier.
Roll a d20.
He can fly at least, so
Is
He's not
right
dead.
here close enough to engage the dragon?
yeah. Is it 5 away from him?
Kind of.
Yeah, that is because the
Okay.
base is big enough for that.
Okay, then that would be exactly 30 feet then. Which means it's go time. Okay, attack roll for my first attack. 14, does that hit?
Who are you attacking?
The dragon.
No.
Second attack.
Throws up.
Does
with him.
14 hit?
No.
Okay, well, both attacks miss.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Is anyone still
That's
paralyzed?
such a good video.
Make us all paralyzed again?
No, Shirtfire, you're
So
free
much.
now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Grimgar's fine, and Iskobar's fine, and Vixian is fine. So everyone's fine. Very well. All right. Silas.
No! Silas is not fine. He needs an adult.
Dutch fires 2 Eldritch Blasts at you. The first hits for 15 damage.
I don't think it does.
The second one misses.
I don't think it does.
Grimgar. The first one misses. The second one misses. So good to have high AC.
Oh, wait, I am dodging as well.
Yes, you are. It was a 20, so it's still in. Not a natty 20, but
Yeah.
all right. Poof. Poof.
He keeps moving. He moves faster than I can even get around to attacking.
Yeah, he's a fast boy.
All right, Shirtfire, your turn.
His legendary.
Finally.
actions.
Is he on the ground? Did
Oh
he
yes,
land?
he is on the ground.
Oh,
Thank you for
And
asking.
you'll rage very first thing.
okay.
Because then you're immune to being
Oh, you're
charged or
paralyzed.
frightened.
Oh, you're dead.
Rage. And let's.
Reckless attacks.
18 plus.
Strength modifier plus proficiency to hit, so it's.
Why doesn't Tobin just
Was
jump
it?
on
Is
his
it
phone?
strength? So plus 6. 18 plus 6.
Yeah, that's not
So 24. And I must hit, right?
You do hit.
Okay. And
You're dead.
it.
I'm just out for you.
Oh no. 4 plus.
Your strength modifier.
So 4 plus 3 plus 6. So that's 9, 13.
And then you have another attack.
Alright, let's do that. 15 plus 6,
21 should hit as well.
21.
Yep.
And then, that is a 6. 6 plus is 12, plus 3.
15, not bad.
15.
That's pretty good damage.
Yeah, about 30 damage.
And now you're raging, so you'll half other damage as well, so that's pretty good.
Okay, that's
And
your
they
turn.
can't charm you again. Yeah.
Okay, he likes Grimgar. Okay, Silas, we're back to you. Wait, before that though. Where are you?
No. No.
There it is.
Wait.
Vixian, would you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
I suppose, since you asked nicely.
I'm composed.
Dexterity, you say?
Yep.
Oh. 15.
It's 16.
Oh.
I mean, 16.
So he just does like a big circle attack with his tail, and just boom, hits you with just the big brunt end of his tail, and just whacks you, and you go flying 20 feet. You need to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Let's go with athletics because acrobatics is negative 1.
Okay. No, do that one.
You're doing the cartoon thing. You look down, you realize you're off the thing.
It's probably more like acrobatics, but I'm letting.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like backflip.
Well,
That would be
that's
acrobatics.
acrobatics.
You
Athletics, we're
center
saying,
yourself well.
yeah, you're more like fighting, bracing, or something. Maybe jamming your shield down. So basically, he pushes you all the way back to the very edge of the arena. Your heels are off the edge, and just the wind almost sweeps up against you, basically barely saving you from falling off into the abyss.
Lucky.
All right,
This is more d20s I've rolled in like any session.
Silas, your turn.
Silas says, "Remember when I got charmed?" And he pushes him off.
No, never mind.
That's gonna move here. And use flurry of blows to attack him 4 times.
Ooh. 4 times? Jeez.
It's a monk thing, thankfully. First attack, 25 to hit
Dang.
and 11 damage. Second attack, 11 to hit, so that one misses.
Miss, yeah.
Third attack,
Bless you.
18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, then that one does. Ooh, max damage, 13 damage, and last attack. No, 12 misses as well.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Okay, Escobar, over to you.
Yes, sir. Oh, I should have stunning striked, but he would just succeed. So.
All right. Who's left?
All of us, but Echo.
Oh, but Echo, yeah. Is there a bunch of enemies still, though?
The dragon and the tiny kobolds, but the kobolds aren't really worth worrying about.
Okay. Is the dragon flying or something?
No, he's on the ground. He's basically right next to you. There's like 5 feet between
Yeah.
between you, though.
Okay, I'm gonna run a little further away then,
Yep.
and then I'll attack more Eldritch Blasts.
All right, so where do you want to run? You want to go behind a pillar?
If there's a pillar that seems safe and out of the way, yes.
It's all. Let's see. What's your 30 feet is your movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't make it to this far pillar. So you can go right behind the pillar that you are in front of currently, or you could go behind the pillar in the middle. But I will warn you that the ice is cracking in that area.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stay where I'm at then and go behind the pillar, like
Okay.
the other
Yeah,
direction.
that's
I
the other
think.
side.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and then what are you doing?
I got a 17 and 26 on my Eldritch Blast rolls.
They both hit.
Okay. Then those do a combined 19 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll for my tentacle. Can it attack the dragon as well?
Yes.
Okay, it got a 13 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. That's all. Thanks.
Bonk.
All right. Let's see. Teleport. Okay.
Is that monster gonna be smart and stab the ice?
Maybe.
Maybe now. Ideas.
I mean, he built this encounter weeks ago. I'm sure he's had all the ideas.
That's true.
The first thing I thought too, which was like, how do I cling onto a pillar when the floor breaks?
How far can this monster push again?
20 feet.
20 feet was what we saw.
So
So, Vixian, both of these kobolds run up to you, and they go to like shove you with
So
their
it doubles
shields.
each time.
You're
so I
able
want
to
put over there.
dodge or withstand both of their.
Okay.
And if he knocks you diagonal, the diagonal counts as more, so you wouldn't go off diagonally at least yet.
Spells I can AoE
Okay.
these guys.
Because it's real weird in this how diagonal works. Where the first time you move diagonal, it's 5, and then the second, it's 10. Then it's
To
15.
be honest,
and
I'd say your whacking attack is probably more dangerous than anything else you could be doing, Cliff.
yeah, us getting pushed off would be not optimal.
Well, I don't want to abuse any one mechanic, like hypnotic pattern or tail swipes, or just destroying the arena from under your feet.
Hypnotic pattern's pretty good too.
Yeah, those are why they're always limited though, and it's
Yeah, fortunately, he only has one
spell
casting of
slots
that.
or innate magic is always like once a day or more depending on the monster.
Okay. All right. Echo is out. So Grimgar, it's your turn. Remember your command that you were given.
Yep. So I can shove?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Nice of Escobar to move closer to the
Well,
edge.
see, he
too.
gave you the command to do that to your friends, but he charmed you, so he's your only friend.
Yeah, it's like, they're our friends.
Hey, Cliff,
Yeah.
bathroom around the corner?
What's that?
Is the bathroom?
Yeah, just to the left. Yeah, so you can either go this way to the edge, or this ice is basically one any more pressure will take that out.
Dang it, man. Well, I'm gonna shove this way.
Okay. So you need to make an attack roll against
Let me
Escobar.
shove.
Adding anything?
It's like a normal attack roll. Because you just replace one of your attacks with the shove action.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So it's it's the same as you were attacking someone else, like with your melee.
That's a
weapon.
22 to hit.
All right, that hits. Escobar, you need to prepare a roll.
Okay.
It's a contest. Using the attack action, you make a special melee attack, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. You make a strength athletics check, contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics check. So, Grimgar, please make an athletics check, and then Escobar, make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh, yes. It's a 2.
That's one thing I liked in the 2024
That's
when
a
they
6.
redid the contest.
Hold on, I'm going to use my inspiration to make Tanner reroll. Where's my tiers of players?
Escobar's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
So Escobar, what was it? What kind of roll did you make?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Yeah. So Escobar, Grimgar suddenly just comes running at you with his shield, going to give you a good shove, and you kind of see it, and you dodge out of the way, and I don't know if you want to say something to him.
Wait, why do you attack me?
He got charmed last round.
But you didn't really know that.
The dragon told me to.
The dragon. In the midst of battle, I just assume it was a mistake and say, watch yourself, bro.
Somebody full sprinting at you, you're like, dude, watch out.
Yeah, the dragon's over there.
You definitely dodge out of the way by jumping and spinning backwards, landing on the broken ice.
I'm like, sorry, I'm still not used to snake people.
Yeah, true, he looks kind of dragony.
Cookie time.
It's cookie time.
I'll steal
Cookie
one.
time.
Okay, Grimgar. Almost as soon as you do this, you come to your senses. And so you're no longer charmed. But you realize what you did or
I go,
almost could
dang it! Oh, and I go to jump off the ledge myself.
You're like, I know I'm stronger than that guy. Push him again.
First I couldn't beat Shirtfire in an arm wrestling contest.
Are these Maddie's mom?
Now I can't pull it. Push
It's
the
like
guy
all
off
I
the
would
ledge.
make.
We're actually gonna make this tomorrow.
Alright, once again, he roars. And it echoes around the whole arena.
Whoops.
Pieces of the dome kind of collapse and fall down into the abyss. Some parts land, right? That one spot where Echo was, the starlight came down, that's gone. This section just gets shattered and breaks away completely. But also the more edges start to fall off.
And he roars. Oh, yeah. Nick?
Is it popcorn freaking?
Yes.
Sweet.
Homemade.
Really?
Interesting enough, I made that in my crock pot.
Oh, really?
You just made it in your crock pot?
Huh.
Do you always do that?
Not always. For Erin's birthday, I got her one of those fancy crock pots. I could also do a saute.
Yeah,
and
round
other
on
stuff,
bottom.
So I always do the saute. Then
Like an Instapot or a...
no, it's a crock pot.
Cooking up dope in my crock pot.
That's awesome. I was gonna say it tastes like it has a different
Tastes like crock pot.
consistency than normal.
Tastes like roast.
All right. So, for those of you who are on these platforms that have broken away, they are basically in the midst of falling off, right? Kind of think if a central column was supporting this whole thing, there are pieces of it that are still holding on, but they are in the act of falling away. Basically, next turn they will be completely gone. You have a 10-foot gap between you and the central landmass that needs to be crossed.
I had a feeling this was gonna happen.
I think most of you guys should be able to jump the 10-foot gap.
One the gap.
Roll a d20. You can surely try.
Okay. Who's around here? Shirt fire.
Oh.
Should I go after
Oh, the
Silas
edge
instead?
just did get a
No,
lot.
it's fine. It's
You can go
whatever.
after me. Doesn't matter to me.
Shirt fire.
Right.
He goes to bite you first.
Kinky.
What was that? 13?
You don't need to roll.
Yeah.
I'm rolling.
Oh, okay.
So the first one hits you. So he does 10 piercing damage, which is
I am enraged,
Yep.
so...
Yeah.
so that's halved down to 5. But his teeth are also shining, like they're brilliantly clean and brilliantly
Chip
radiant.
Skylark.
So you also take 3 radiant damage from his bite,
Oh.
which you do not have. So it's 8 damage total
8
from his
damage.
bite. And then he swipes at you with his claw twice. The first one misses. The second one
The claw.
hits, but for a mere 3 slashing damage. And he just kind of says, where are your friends, Shirtfire? Perhaps they need your help.
I'm right here.
We're over on the the little things. We're falling.
Yeah, he's like, let me help them with my big battle axe. I'll put them out of their misery before they fall.
Alright, Vixian, it's your turn.
Well, guess I gotta deal with these kobolds.
Well, yes, but also
Well-
you're dealing with the fact that you're falling.
No, deal with the kobolds.
Well, I thought I was just floating. Like,
Well, like, it's falling right now, so the gap's only 10 feet down.
Listen to instructions, Vixian.
what?
He's not charmed, right?
Oh.
I clearly told you all this earlier.
You got 10 feet, you gotta jump the gap.
Or fall.
Yeah, or
deal with the kobolds.
Yeah, you can think about that with you.
If I try to run then jump, will they get an attack of opportunity on me?
Yes.
Or the fact that they're falling kind of...
But their max
Their
damage
minds are
is
elsewhere.
5, so you can just tank the hits either way.
How far can you jump? Is it half your walking?
No, it's based on your strength modifier,
It's 2.
and then you can
Wait,
add
I
more
regularly
with...
jump.
It's
15
half
feet.
of your strength score.
Oh, strength score, yeah.
Plus some modifier.
Yeah.
Wait, so you can
If
jump half of your strength score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if
And
the score's
if you,
15,
if you have a
jump
running
7.
start, you can jump further
Right.
as well.
Right, yeah, like running start is...
Yeah, long jump and then...
Yeah, let me just look it up so we're all clear. You should all be able to make this.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that
If
everybody
you
can.
run at least 10 feet before jumping, you can cover a distance equal to your strength score. Equal to your strength score.
Well, some people's are probably 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
equal.
Oh,
But
if you
with
don't
rogues.
get a running start, you can only jump half the distance.
It's rogues who get
It
the
is
other one.
considered part of your movement, not an action.
So it's half if you can't get a running head start.
Yep.
Can I get a running half start?
Yes, you have the lead up. You have the 10 feet.
I'll just like kind of push. Can I do that? Just kind of push my way past them even at the end? Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15.
You jump across and hit the column.
Yeah, you could jump at the diagonal.
Okay. Do I have to like roll anything or do I just
Nope,
jump?
you can just
Okay.
jump.
Well, unfortunately for that dragon, I'm within range.
If you don't get a running head start, you can
So
jump half.
I rolled 16 and 17 for my attack rolls.
Oh no.
Sorry, hold on.
Oh,
You take
no.
4
I
damage.
can't make it.
I was gonna say you probably have 8 strength.
You take 8 damage total
What's your fancy
from the
armor
2
for?
kobolds.
Oh yeah.
They,
The,
they actually land hits.
straight.
Okay, now what did you do?
It's to make up for my lack.
my attack rolls, both
When
of them
you
on the
go-
dragon, are 16 and 17.
They both hit.
Very nice. Okay, so I'll use.
You're smiting some more?
I only have one more.
Okay.
I could use a first spell, but I don't care. So I'll just do one more. One of them is Divine Smite, one of them is just normal. So Divine Smite, that'd be a 48 plus 3. Then just regular is just a.
I almost had him
48.
do damage to you, Silas, because you and the dragon are both orange.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
So 5 plus 6, basically. So when I did my 2 Divine Smites last time, it was like I rolled like 8 of those, and I only did like what 24 damage.
Yeah.
you definitely rolled low.
Well, just rolling that few amount, I did 20 plus 35 damage.
Yeah, that's more average.
Okay.
So 35?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, some of that's radiant, huh?
Yes.
Which is
35
probably
minus.
Just whatever your attack roll weapon one was.
Yeah.
So your first.
Well,
damage.
all the divine smite is radiant.
Yeah.
So-
That's what I mean. So if he minuses
Oh,
just
yeah.
his weapon damage
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
then
Does it make a difference on anything right now?
It does. He's resistant to radiant.
Oh.
he's shining bright and shooting lights.
So, let's say 4/5 of that was radiant.
Okay.
It's like 3/5.
I rolled 5 d8s.
We can compromise on that.
One of those d8s was for that. Oh, plus 6.
All right, is that your turn?
That's my turn. Yeah.
He's like, feels good.
He's just like.
We all just put our stuff down and leave. We're like, hey man, we don't need any of that.
All right, Silas, I don't want you to be left alone and sad. So let's get some Eldritch
I
Blast
think
on
he's
you.
fine being alone, honestly.
Unless you just want to if you're just
So-
bored with this fight, I can take care of you.
So those kobolds, they're just
No,
dead,
I don't care.
right?
Yeah.
Silas is not gonna. He's fine.
So, like, how much, like, damage?
That's realistically
Is it
could
just
down
half
me
damage
anyways.
since he's resistant to radiant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, 11 force damage for one blast. He misses the second.
Easy clip.
And then, Vixian, you're in line. Let's give you 2.
I healed myself.
Whoops. 23. Oh, I could have finally hit Grimgar.
Wait, I take 23 damage?
No, you take 6. The
Oh.
attack roll was
Oh.
23.
I feel guilty eating it all.
And then you
Yeah,
take.
normally we just
I
consume
always
it
eat it all,
Yeah.
so...
Don't worry, Tosh has it all
Then
gone.
I should leave the rest for you.
You take 9 more force damage.
Well, no, that's why I'm fat, so the more you take away from me, the less fat I get.
Yeah, but
I take 9 more, or Tosh?
metabolism
No, Tosh.
5 elephants.
All right.
It must be nice.
Shirt
But
fire.
I do not. I have
Oh.
a metabolism
And then
I have
of one
diabetes.
hippo.
poof.
What?
He teleports. Basically on your platform / flying.
And Tosh keeps sinking
Yeah,
all those
platform.
canoes in the Amazon and killing people.
Shirt fire, your turn.
So I guess since he's teleported over there, I have to throw some javelins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's the same exact to hit for the roll, so it'll be the 2d20, and the damage of a javelin is a d6.
I don't know if I want to move any closer.
Well, the range of javelin is 20, 30 feet,
It's
It's
30 and then
120.
120.
but you'd have
With
disadvantage.
Yeah, if you want to
But he
keep
has-
advantage, you have to move within 30. But if you just want to stay there, you would just roll 1d20.
But he has reckless attack. So
That's what I'm
So
saying. You,
even
Wait,
out.
so how many spaces did you move, May?
Well, I moved you 30 feet because I thought it was 20 feet. So 30 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30 feet.
yeah, so then you can have advantage. if
I
you
could
throw
still move 2 spaces inward, if needed afterward after the attack.
Because you were here, right?
Yeah.
5, 10,
Oh, his barbarian
15,
movement.
20. Yeah, so you've got 10. Or you
Yeah.
have 30 feet?
35.
35. So yeah, you would be able to get behind the pillar after your attack.
Okay. Or no, I don't want to get anywhere near that.
And as your bonus action this time, since you don't have to use rage, you can throw 3 javelins as well.
Oh, wrong dice. Well, that one's a 6, and then a 20.
Is that a nat 20?
Yeah.
That's a crit, so you'll roll 2d6s for the damage dice.
Wait, so I'll roll 2d6s?
Yeah. because it's a crit.
For
So you
one of
double
the
the dice
attacks.
you roll when you crit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this one will be 2d6.
6 and a 2.
So 8 and then strength modifier.
So it's an 8. Plus 6 plus 3. So 9. 17.
17 damage.
Yes.
And then you still have 2
Wait,
attacks.
no. 6 plus 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll roll again. A 19. I
Hits.
think. Is that? Yes.
Perfect.
And
Did you just roll a dice on my TV?
no, I only need to roll 1.
It fell on.
Here, I'll roll 1.
Yeah.
6.
Grimgar.
Perfect. So
You hear the voice, the whisper of your
15
DM saying,
6
oh,
plus
take
6
him
is
out.
12 plus
I was
3.
like, no!
15. Yeah.
Ooh,
15.
hold up.
15 more damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have 1 more attack now. Because you can use your bonus action to do your frenzied attack now that you don't have to rage this
There
turn.
we are.
There you go.
So I can
like,
do another attack?
as the type of barbarian you are, after your first turn, because you use the first one to rage, then you don't need to use your bonus action on the second, which lets you, if you're in rage, make a third attack.
Okay.
It's complicated with the frenzy barbarian, but basically you can make an extra attack every turn as a frenzy barbarian after you're in rage.
Man, I don't know if I could. Okay, I'll have to read the book.
Yeah, it's a lot better to have a...
Oh, 1. Wonderful.
But at least you won't probably get a second one.
16 plus 6.
Yeah, so that hits.
So, and then plus.
And then a 1d6.
A 1 plus 6 plus 3 is 10.
Not bad.
Okay. Yeah. Does that make up for some of the earlier rounds?
And then you're going to move
Kind of.
inward as well, right?
Yes. I'm gonna move inward. So 1, 2. There we go.
Okay.
Can you just land on top of us?
Probably.
I guess you could. That's a good idea.
Because also he's so big, there's only a couple places left for him to land.
Grimgar.
I give you your DM.
Good idea.
Grimgar, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Gosh dang it.
Yo, Grimgar, you want the fall. Trust me, bro.
Take the fall. 15.
So he just looks at you. You lock eyes as you're kind of like, steadying yourself, getting ready for a jump, and he just says, "Halt." And you just feel compelled to just stop in your tracks.
Well, I wasn't gonna jump. I was gonna punch you, so that's probably a good thing.
You feel commanded to stop in your tracks.
That's right. All right, Silas, we're over
Dang
you.
it, man.
I was thinking of a really funny idea of like throwing my rope like over to him and him just being like, like immediately.
That would actually be really cool. I would totally give you inspiration. You could do it for Escobar.
I mean, I'm throwing it over either way. Because I'm just running up and tossing my rope to him.
Yeah. Escobar, are you there?
Yep.
Sleight of hand check. I think that makes
Sleight
sense
of
for
hand.
catching a rope.
Okay.
Because I'm guessing, well, A, these guys don't have the room to run and jump, and also they have, I'm
That's a
assuming, the same
4.
strength. It just like goes right by you and falls down the thing.
He's like, huh? What?
Silas is whining back in.
He's like, I thought it was a snake.
Yeah, I don't have rope trick, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, it was a really good idea. I'm definitely going to give you a point for that one. But unfortunately, it slips right through his hands, and Grimgar is just halted.
Silas just looks at them
No,
both and walks
even
up.
worse, it slaps the dragon in the place.
Yeah, it just hits the dragon.
And he's like,
The dragon
"What?"
catches it.
Pulls you down.
Yeah, I'm screaming. I tied it to myself and the pillars so I wouldn't pull those guys off with it. Just
Actually, that would be like a 1. Yeah, the dragon catches it and then pulls you down.
perfectly on one of the spikes.
Is that your whole turn then?
I'm guessing I would use that as my attack.
Yeah,
so
it would be like an action.
I'm gonna take the dodge action just for
Okay.
fun.
All right, Escobar, it's your turn.
Okay.
I mean, the rope is now dangling down there. You could jump.
You could jump because you cannot get a running start, so you can't
He
use
couldn't
your
make it anyways. He has 8 strength.
Wait, why are you jumping in the first place?
because your platform is falling into the abyss. This is like Lord of the Rings escape from
Moria.
Moria.
Yeah, with the stairs or.
Yeah, or like when
Okay, so
Well, that's
can I
a
move
cool
off of the
analogy.
platform?
you're Gandalf and the Balrogs just like latched your leg.
Yeah. Yeah, and the dragon is just kind of flying right behind you.
Is there anywhere that I can move that it's safe?
You have to jump. You're literally on the only spot that isn't.
You
I did dangle a rope down for you.
right. So yeah, and I don't know if I want to tell you this, but like you could in theory jump onto the dragon and try and hold onto him.
Oh.
So so that's what I would say are your 2 realistic options: are jump on him or
One's
jump
more
and try and
realistic than
catch
the
the
other.
rope. Or if you have some other kind of ability to fly or whatever, then you'd be good.
Or your tentacle could grab you. I don't know
I
how that
don't
works.
have a flying ability, but I could jump on the dragon.
Okay.
Flying snake would be terrifying.
It's going to be an athletics check.
Athletics, huh? Not acrobatics. I feel like it's a pretty acrobatic endeavor.
Well, do you have any kind of like climbing abilities that make you special?
Snakes are pretty good climbers. I don't think there are any climbing abilities. I don't know of any in the game.
So you don't have like a climbing speed or anything like
Spider
that?
climb.
Spider climb?
I don't know.
I don't think you have a climbing speed as a snake.
Is that something people normally have in this game?
Depends on the race and
Yeah.
class. I
Um,
get one.
I'm going to keep it to an athletics check because you're trying to maintain your balance as the scene is falling and then line up a jump. It's kind of acrobatics, I give you that, but this is more just to try and like grab onto his
That's a
feet
12.
or something. Okay, well,
Yeah, of course he's going for his feet. Freak.
sorry to tell you that you fail.
I fall to my death.
You fall into the
In the
abyss.
period of like 2.5 seconds, I throw my rope, watch him not even attempt to catch my rope correctly, and then watch him jump at the dragon and off the edge. I'm like, yo! Silas just walks off the edge next.
All right, Escobar, you fall into the abyss.
I'm gonna cast Featherfall on him.
You are halted.
But I mean that just
Well,
so I
I think
can't
it just-
move.
So it
I
says
just
the
wanna
target. The target doesn't move and takes no actions.
Oh.
But what about reaction?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so I'm gonna say no to that one. But I like
I go, crap.
You snap.
I like the intent, Grimgar, and I'm giving you a point of
He speeds
inspiration
up.
for that. Lamb also senses your intent and gives you an approving nod.
It's your fault, idiot.
All right, the kobolds. Right. So these guys just kind of like hunker down onto the platform.
Wait, they're still alive?
Yeah, those 2 are alive because he jumped
Can they-
back to the platform and they're just like,
Can they jump?
They could, but they're not.
Well, isn't that piece falling?
Yes.
they just that's why they're like
Yeah, they
riding
just
it.
kind of claw in and they're just
Because I don't
riding
think their
it down.
strength is
Oh,
high
so
enough for
they're
them to jump
doomed.
it. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Grimgar, we are over to you.
We were lucky. Got rid of those annoying pests.
So is the halt still affected?
Oh, and
You
sorry.
can only last one
Oh,
round.
does that fall away? Does he fall away then? Oh wow, he falls away.
You
Oh,
fall
7.
into the abyss.
Rest in piss.
It's just us 3 now. That's not good.
The halt.
Even though they fell away, I just throw my rope down again.
Layer action. Right. We did that. Okay.
So is halt maintained?
No, it's not maintained.
Okay.
Or well, it's over, right? Your turn passes, and so then halt is the command is done.
Great.
So, yes, you are falling into the abyss. Is there something you'd like to do?
Featherfall, I'd assume.
I could Misty step up to the platform, but I'm not going to. Even though these guys were like friendly, I don't think anything's going to happen. But
Wait a minute.
Grimgar is concerned about saving people, and so I'm going to try and dive bomb
Oh no, I'm having
Isco?
Pablo flashbacks.
Escobar.
Okay.
I've seen this happen once before.
A dragon.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that a doorway out?
I think it's the. I don't know if it's a big pillar. Because I think it wasn't shaped like that before. I think it's just because we connected it.
Are we just trapped, or is that a doorway out?
It's a wall, and it has been a wall from the beginning.
It unlocks when we kill it.
Okay.
Okay.
I assume.
I had to ask because you never know.
The stone is
It could
slightly
just
more
be an
rendered than
open
the rest.
doorway, and we
I
should
think you
just
can
walk
break it.
I know. I
ourselves
thought
out
about
here.
that too.
He reappears here. He teleports here, and Dutch is kind of floating here. And he says, "The rest of you surrender. I've seen enough."
Silas hearing that is fine with it. Silas just puts his stuff away because after fighting a bunch of the kobolds, he had a feeling that none of this was. Well, they said they were going to test us right before this fight started.
He keeps healing, right?
No,
No.
just
Oh.
from that one breath attack.
Oh,
He
okay.
healed. No, he's actually quite injured right now. You can see there's plenty of cuts and burnt scorches and stuff on him. Yeah.
Scorches.
Well, just spells and
No injury of any.
plenty of injuries. Yeah.
Okay.
People have cut him and punched him and stuff. So he's injured. He's definitely injured.
And then how does he have the negotiating power?
Because there's only 3 of you and there's still a Dutch.
Yeah. And, he told us, or
But-
they said before they were testing us, so that's why Silas wasn't.
But fair enough.
Going all out.
Shirtfire. This is a valid question, and let's see what Shirtfire thinks. So he
Sure.
says surrender. What does Shirtfire do or say?
How do you have the negotiating power in this in this circumstance? You were clearly injured.
He says, "That is a good question, my barbarian friend. Dutch, please answer that for him."
Because that's essentially what I would do anyways.
Yeah. So you see Dutch cast a spell, but the effects are unseen to you, and he says, "Shirtfire, come closer to me."
Oh, wonderful. Okay. And so I move.
You try to move,
I,
but you take a few steps forward, and you hit some kind of invisible wall. And as you try to explore around this wall, you realize that you are completely enclosed in an invisible box.
but that means you can't attack me, essentially.
Correct, but I can force you to stay there as I kill your friends.
I'll kill you.
I mean,
You can try.
we are also on a platform made of ice, and I'm assuming the wall of force is not underneath you as well.
So essentially, you want us.
Vixen, what about you?
All right. Well, it looks like I'm out of the game, you guys.
I mean, Silas is totally relaxed already, anyways.
It's your guys as you get to decide.
Silas isn't gonna bother fighting him. What about Vixen?
I mean, I've gotten some pretty good damage in. I
Yeah.
might just go balls to the wall.
Well, Silas isn't, just because they didn't call us here to. We spent an entire day going up a mountain to see these guys, and he's like, "I want to test you guys." They didn't call us here to kill us. They didn't make us walk a day and a half when they're a dragon.
There's a flap of crystal that was moving, and I'm like, wait, do they
I
install
think
LEDs on
the
that?
words he used were "You've proved your worth. Now let's test your merit."
Yeah. And Silas also killed a bunch of the kobolds, so he knew right away that something was not right here, as far as it didn't feel like anybody was in any actual danger. So Silas will say that to his friends and then just chill out.
Then he walks over and eats you.
Yeah, he just killed it instantly.
They taste better when they're trusting.
I mean, if we have the opportunity to not die and just chill everyone out.
Yeah, because
Go
also
for that.
Dutch hasn't been hit a single time. And again, I don't think they're
He
enemies.
has.
That's right. Shad.
Oh,
For
true.
14 points.
He wasn't even using darkness.
Yeah, and I could see through it. I'm Dutch's natural
Alright, so
counter.
you surrender, Vixian?
It's
Yes.
the word surrender
Yeah,
makes
sure.
it seem like I'm like wussing out. No, I'm just being like, hey, let's see if we can come to an understanding.
Well, again,
Say exactly.
How about I
that.
call it truce?
yeah. Well, Silas
Alright,
is...
we'll call it a draw.
Yep.
Yeah.
That.
I mean, basically, Silas, like you said, is like, he knows it's a test. Like, I wouldn't even consider it surrendering. It's like, there's no point in being tested further. We fought well enough.
I disagree about this, by the way. Being surefire.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fair enough.
I think you're all
Let me out of this box.
a bunch of sissies.
It's not a concentration spell, so I can't.
Yeah, they're like. Usually we don't get this far.
You just sit there for an hour. It's Force Cage, a level 7 spell. Yeah. All right. So with that, then he gives a different kind of roar, not like the kind that he's done before that's shaken the walls, but just something else. And then he says, "Bring them up." And
So it's more of like a buzzer at the end of a match.
yeah.
The exact sound he makes is.
And so then the winged versions of these kobolds that have been attacking you fly, and like so they fly up over the edges, and each of them, or like pairs of them, whatever's necessary to carry the weight, is carrying each of the fallen.
Unhand my friend! Silas starts throwing daggers at them as they're flying up.
So everyone is brought up.
I could have just let myself fall and I would have been fine, and then you guys would have had to do the rest of the hard work.
I think that was pretty obvious.
But what would you have?
But
proved
now we
your
get to
merit?
say that we're the strongest in the entire group because these guys all fell like babies. And we just were tanking it no problem.
I went to save my
So
friend.
you transformed from the dragon to human.
That's true.
Is it
That's your
Sailor Moon style? Is it more of
That's
like
why we
a
have no
mist and then poof?
It's a whole, like, we all have to watch, like, 30 seconds of a transformation thing where it's, like, dancing.
It's like Dragon Maid, whatever her name is.
It's very it's very grotesque.
Good go test.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah,
It's, like,
like,
fleshy
oh.
and disgusting. He's screaming the whole time as the whole mass of the dragon gets compacted into the shape of a human.
He has to shed just like flesh and bone.
It's like
every
Majora's
time he does
Mask when he puts the masks
Maybe
on. It's like, ah!
Maybe it's like Attack on Titan, where like the skeletal frame
Oh,
of the
yeah,
dragon is
yeah.
left behind.
Yeah, the colossal titan.
But
Okay.
it melts the whole ice floor and just everyone dies then.
I see Escobar's arm get bit off. So
it. He just chops him right in half.
I don't think anyone was actually KO'd.
Nope.
So no need to fix that. But
oh,
okay.
Well, Laminos.
so that sucked. Thanks, man.
Did
It was alright for me.
No, it was all right. I'm pretty cool. Except for the part where made me shove my friends off a cliff.
Well, you didn't even do that.
Sorry,
Yeah, because I was so strong.
I pegged 3 of you for low wisdom.
You pegged right.
One of them wasn't here, Vandy's. The other one was Iskabar, who wasn't. Well, you were just the biggest threat of the 3.
Thanks.
That's how you salvage your pride.
And it was also that he kind of thought that you would be the most likely to be able to manhandle people.
You thought wrong, buddy.
Yeah, apparently. That was just your inner will resisting.
Yeah.
You don't have counterspell? We never have counterspell.
I'm not. I usually have. That's what all of my warlocks have. I don't have level 3 spells.
Oh, yeah, duh. You're an artificer.
You bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna try and take it if I can.
Am I
Yeah,
still
no,
trapped?
artificers are different.
Well, when I was researching the spell, I was like, okay, how do I cancel this?
I thought you could
afterwards?
cancel any effect that you cause.
And that's kind of what I'm ruling, is that even though it's not it's just duration, there's no concentration, but I think like he could dismiss it as an action.
I would think so.
Otherwise, I could just give him. Dutch would have dispel magic that he could break it. But no, you're free. Everyone's free. So, Laminos, having returned to his human form, he immediately pulls out his lute, kind of strums a couple chords. He says, "You have
Wonderwall.
you have fought well. I'm convinced, though not entirely. Each of you fought well individually, but there were moments where your teamwork was tested, and I am disappointed in your actions. You have room to grow, but I believe in your potential." And adapting a non-combative stance, he just says, "Does anyone need their wounds treated? We can tend to them."
I do.
Okay. He says, we have some healing potions further up. We will take care of you as needed. And then he says to one of his minions, he says, "Fetch the water stone. Bring it to the observation room."
We're gonna change one of them into a Vaporeon.
And you know the rest.
Offended. I refuse healing potions this time.
Fair enough.
Out of annoyance.
He's not
I
going
want
to.
you to tell them that too.
Yeah, he's not gonna force anyone.
Silas does think about the fact that like we all have to be like essentially at our jobs in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this sucks.
He says, "Follow me to the upper palace. We will see together what the future holds for you." So he moves. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Dude, I heard a Oasis song that wasn't Wonderwall.
Oasis is a fantastic band.
Well, I was like, what the heck is this garbage? And I Shazammed it and was like, what the heck?
What song was it? Champagne Supernova?
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, I like that one.
I misspoke. He did not return to his human form. He is remaining in his dragon
So
form.
funny.
Oh, he remained in his
Yeah, he did
form.
remain in his dragon form.
No gruesome transformation. Oh, darn.
Okay, so anyone that needs to can drink a two healing potions.
Oh, I don't see it.
We all need to.
No, you don't have to. It's an option.
What is a regular healing potion? 2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2. So you can drink up to 2 of those.
Can I just take one?
I'm going to.
No, it's really just kind of like offered to recover your wounds immediately.
I
got 10 HP back. Let's go. 1/3 of one
only
hit.
drink them in the case that the dragon admits that he was severely wounded.
Right, so you kind of say something to that extent?
Yes.
Okay.
You were wounded, right?
He says, Shirtfire, your pride, I worry for it. You certainly fought well, and that's why I ended the fight, because I was satisfied with your combat. Shirtfire, you certainly did your share of the combat. However, you also succumbed to pretty lights at the beginning. So should I rail against your ability to stand up to pretty colors? Or what are you looking for here?
If pretty lights and magic are the way that you do battle, then maybe you need to find.
Right, throw him off the edge.
Magic is for cowards. Silas agrees with that one.
Magic is for cowards.
Yeah, he says
yes.
magic is for babies.
He says,
Weak-minded fools who know nothing of how to wield a blunt, wonderful blade against.
And by that he means, thanks for the opportunity. We're gonna go home.
And then with that, I grab my 2 things of potion with an annoying glare.
He kind of chuckles. He says, "The Enclavians of old times would agree with your perspective there."
Pretty based, man.
Nonetheless, we do not have time to continue this discussion. Time is of the essence. Let's move. So he flies up out of his arena. This passage opens. Jericho also. Where do I have Jericho? There he is.
Who's Jericho in the Bible?
That's the town that gets destroyed, right?
Oh, yeah.
Jericho comes out
Blow
of
the trumpet.
this passage and returns. He reunites with Dutch, and he says, Dutch says to him, "We'll meet you at the viewing platform." And Jericho nods, and then Dutch flies off as well. Jericho signals that you should all hurry along with him. So, and you do have to keep up a good pace to kind of keep up with them. The passage is, up a ways and kind of curls over a large gaping chasm between mountain peaks. You also pass by walls of ice, and you can see a number of items that are encased within. But you lack the time to observe in detail. Up a spiral stairwell, you reach another floor. Here there is no roof, and the room is exposed to the elements from above and around, as the decorative wall that does exist opens to several balconies. So it's basically just the top of a tower, right? It's got some pretty adornments and kind of archways, but it's mostly open to the elements. In the center stands a single pedestal, presently empty. The stars are all but gone from the rapidly illuminating morning sky. We can just reuse this section. This can work as the balconies. This is the pedestal. Okay.
Oh, and the dragon comes up with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dutch is here as well. Okay, so as you kind of reach this tower, this platform, you hear the dragon speaking, looking up to the sky and speaking. "Fare thee well, stars, worlds without end. Dream now in the daylight hours. We shall commune again when the sun has fallen." After this address to the fading light, the dragon looks back to all of you. "Come now, quickly. Form a circle around the stand. Space yourselves out evenly so as not to block a particular path of echoes."
Does it look like anything we saw in the dungeon?
What do you mean?
The pedestal, does it look like any of the technology that we saw in the dungeon?
Oh, good question.
Like where the teleporters were and that stuff?
I like the question, but no, it does not. It is just a very normal. I mean, it's finely crafted. It's made of neat metal, and it has a lot of cool etchings. Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, hey, do you happen to have a half circle key for a random door?
11.
So there are markings on the pedestal, but you can't really make heads or tails of them.
That's fine.
All right, thank you for setting everyone up. Should include everyone there. As you all stand in place, the sun continues to rise. The first direct rays of light over the mountaintops come over the mountaintops and pierce Lamalaminos from behind. The effect difficult to describe because he's a crystal dragon, right? So the light is kind of going through parts of him and being prismatic. I said it's hard to describe, and then I just described it. His crystalline body seems to bend the light around him, almost forming a sphere in front of him. Other edges disperse it into a prismatic display that bounces off the walls and the floor. In a way, it is hypnotizing. Ha! Got you again!
Yeah, the colors were everywhere. Immediately we're like, no.
But as the seconds pass, these colors dance and swirl around the room. When you look back towards the sphere of light, you can almost see blurred shapes and figures moving within. So it's almost like this sphere that's before you all is almost painting a picture or like a moving image. And then Lamalaminos kind of cries out, "What? No, it can't be! Dutch, you never said..." And Dutch interrupts him, saying, "I know, Lamb, I know. Just prophesy while there's still time." So he continues, Lamb says, "The first dragon, our queen, the destroyer, she awakens." If such a mighty creature as Lamalamanos could feel fear, it is now evident in his voice. The colors swirl faster around the room, and the sphere grows darker. A city wiped from off the face of the world. Dark clouds have appeared overhead out of nowhere, and lightning strikes 3 times, shattering walls.
And the residents call it Mirkwood.
"The stone! Hand me Aqueous!" the dragon calls out. His dragon minion tries to move closer with it. From over here. But it is as if the swirling colors push him back, as though a great wind were present.
Can I help him or something?
Yes, you can. Where are you? All right, you go over here. So you run over, and you take the sphere from him.
Aqueous.
Don't take the man's job from him.
You vile little creature.
Grimgar, you touch this stone, and you feel a jolt of energy that is all too familiar.
Oh no.
You have touched this stone before. You recognize this stone. And it is almost like, without hearing any kind of voice, it is almost like it greets you again.
What?
Well, you've been touching on stones, bro.
Do I recognize where
Newly
it's from?
born infant.
You can make a history check.
Yes. Hello again. Ah! I drop it. History. Ooh. 23.
It is immediately recognizable to you. You and your clan used to worship this stone beneath the depths.
Oh.
This stone gave you intelligence that rose above your peers and allowed you to accomplish the great deeds that you have done up to this day. You did not know that this stone was so special, but now touching it, it's like you always knew it.
So the stone is alive.
That's insane.
Um,
I go, hello.
The goblin stone?
and then I need you to make a strength check
Stop.
to basically
The mind goblin
Can
stone?
the stone give me strength now? Instead of intelligence?
I'll give you advantage
A strength saving throw?
because of your connection.
Strength saving throw, you said?
Just strength check.
Just strength.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good. 19.
Okay. So you are able to push through this. The stone is heavy. I mean, it's a normal stone and it has weight, but it's more like the energies within are burdensome to behold, right? At the same time, you're also energized by this, but you are able to push through. And Laminos is holding out his claw to receive the stone, and you're able to reach him and push it through. And then you're able to retake your place. As you place this in his hand, it glows further. The colors continue to expand in the area. And Lamanos says, "The silver axe clears the way to the last metal in Forbin, a fang of copper. Blue light now begins to emanate from the crystal, and the lightning from above ceases. The gods are restored, but weakened and fearful. Threads of blue fluid-like light emerge from the crystal and spin around your group as Lamalamanos holds the crystal up in the air. A city under a dome of water, it smolders in ash. His voice is tired, but much calmer now. The prismatic colors bounce off the watery walls which now surround you and glow brighter. So these threads have formed walls of water around your group. Its inhabitants, whole, venture in new lands. The crystal glows bright white in the dragon's hands, and it is as if you are within a sphere of light. It spins faster and faster around you, fanning out into a single plane and coalescing back into the crystal. A gift of the hammer to be made a shield. And in one single motion, the dragon places the crystal onto the pedestal and steps aside, allowing the fully risen sun to strike the crystal directly, which now pulses between a bright white and deep blue. A single beam of light shines forth from the crystal and connects to Vandes, who can feel the magic of the book growing. Vandes pulls out the stranger's book to inspect the power radiating from it. It's evident to all of you that this, power is emanating and connecting between them.
Portkey.
And the dragon's eyes suddenly widen in disbelief. That book, how did you come to possess it?
An old guy gave it to us.
Kronos.
Very much against our will.
Yeah, he really didn't want this book.
I mean, it saved our lives.
He says, long ago, I met others with a book like that. Others who held the ability to traverse time. Anyone may make a perception check to this.
13.
Oh my gosh. It's a natty 1.
I also got a natty 1.
we're both looking at each other like, what is this, dude?
16.
I got 11.
We're both just like, what are they talking about? A book?
I got
Escobar?
16.
Get oil. We cooking?
What check was it?
Perception.
I got a 10.
The light's directly in all of our eyes.
Colors are pretty, guys. Colors are pretty.
He got
Guys,
60.
catch me drooling at some of the lights, and then I shake my head.
All right. So he says this. Your eyes are fixed on Lama Lamanos as he is saying this, and he continues. He says, "I remember being in awe of the magic it contained. It opened my mind to the possibilities of our world. They were the ones who brought this crystal to me. In the employ of Mirrodin, they were." He ponders for a few more minutes. He says, "A gift of the hammer, was it? Yes, indeed. I see now. I understand. You must take the crystal. It was not intended to remain in my talons. I was but a steward until the intended recipients arrived." He picks up the crystal with great respect and reverence, knowing it is the last time that he will channel its power. This is the creationary crystal Aqueous. It played a part in the beginnings of this world, and now I see it will have a hand in the end as well. What a special journey for such a mundane tool. He holds the crystal out toward the party. It no longer pulses with light, and it has returned to its solid blue hue, but the power emanating from the book continues to grow. Who will be its bearer?
I will definitely take that again.
Smash it.
All right, Grimgar. You take the crystal in hand, eager to discover more of this.
Yeah, never thought I'd see this thing again.
And that, my friends, is the end of our chapter.
Woohoo! Yay! That's what he says.
Does this also mayhaps come with a level up?
Yea, verily.
Yay, verily!
Huzzah!
I jump off the edge.
All right, so do not long rest, but you may level up your character and get whatever comes from that.
Mine says it comes with a long rest.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's all I get leveling up.
We will continue. You can worry about leveling up later.
I've already started.
I mean,
I always get excited.
if it's quick, go for it.
It's like new things.
But I don't want to wait and take time for something that you probably won't need this session. Okay. Since Vandes isn't here, I just need someone else to basically temporarily control the book. Who would like to do that? Silas?
Yeah, I can just hold it.
Okay.
I can't read.
So Silas, you grab the book from Vandes, who's just oddly he's just frozen in place. He's stunned by
He's been stung by
all
the
of it.
hypnotic pattern this whole time.
Yeah.
Guess who's now a heavy armor master?
Ooh.
I thought you were already wearing.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding. As a paladin, shouldn't you already have proficiency?
He has proficiency, but
Master.
master.
But this lets you.
This increases my strength score by 1,
Uh-huh.
and while I'm wearing heavy armor, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage that I take from non-magical attacks is reduced by 3.
Yeah.
Noted.
Not a
Don't
bad one.
use non-magical bludgeoning,
pretty cool.
piercing, slashing damage against.
I'm already a weapons master just by default,
I
or a two-handed whip. Anyways, sorry. Keep
Nope, you're fine.
You did what?
Silas, you find that the book sizzles to the touch with chilled magical energy. Opening it, you see that ice crystals are readily forming on the next blank page and then melt into a fluid font of inked words. If you would be so kind as to open up the book, you will find the next page in there. Oh, it's here. I think it's like upside down.
Silas stands there forever. And when it changes his hand, he throws it off the edge. Is that a reflex? Let's see. Is it going to be the very front page?
It should be the one behind it.
This one?
It begins The World's End.
Ah, here we go.
The world's end.
The world's end was sealed as soon as Tiamat emerged from her prison. This was by design. The existence of El Turin, however, was not, and the creators were unfeeling toward it. As for me, I saw a brighter future in it. I'll do what's required to preserve its inhabitants. The answer is in the crystals of creation. I do not have access to them, and direct interference would be noticed. If I were instead to guide select individuals and have them transport the stones through the meridian of time, perhaps then I can make a difference.
That's all.
P.S. Becky was very pretty today.
Once again, you are enveloped in a blinding light, and the sound of the wind, as well as its biting cold, fades from existence. Moments later, it dissipates, and you find yourself once more under a dark night sky filled with the stars. The air is cool and carries the scent of seawater on the breeze as it blows across your face. Behind you, however, you feel the warmth of radiant heat. Make a dexterity save throw. Just kidding.
Yeah, this is the Big Bang we're teleported to. Are we on a beach then?
Why don't you make a perception check, Silas?
I'm looking around, I'm on a beach, I'm like, where are we?
I'll be right back.
So we all teleported them to a beach?
Probably 3 times. Okay, Silas does in fact actually do that. He got 5.
like
He's
a-
like,
The traditional anime beach episode that shows up in the middle of
Exactly.
the show and you're like, why? Why?
we have to
Why are
split
we
the
all in
watermelon, we
swimsuits?
do everything.
So you failed?
I got 5.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that's enough for me to know if I'm standing on sand, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's dark, and you're standing on,
I have phenomenal dark vision.
rough earth, right? Does anyone else want to make a perception check?
18,
I'll try.
Ooh, yeah.
12.
18 plus 3, 21.
All right, well, we'll leave it to the barbarian this time. You
It
don't.
worked.
Oh, you have dark vision because you're a dwarf.
And it's dark, so there's no pretty lights.
Through the dark, you make out the faint silhouette of a gargantuan hole leading deep into the ground. How deep, you couldn't say, and probably best not to test it out. But if Ian were here, I'm sure he would.
At least he can fly.
Looking more closely at the nearby edges, you can see that past the flickering flames, ice crystals have formed here and there. You got a 21, right?
Yeah.
Did anyone else? Graveyard, did you roll?
I didn't.
Why don't you roll?
I'm in caves all the time, so that would make sense, to be honest.
19.
And I did talk about eating rats.
Yes. Let's see what Vixen rolls here. Oh. Okay,
Big-
that is the extent of what you see.
So big hole. Am I supposed to go near the hole?
You are already near the hole.
Where are we?
It's a few feet behind you, basically.
Are we gonna? Should I ask the? I asked the crew if we are supposed to. Actually, you know what? I ask laminating guy.
Yeah, they're not with you.
Oh, they're no longer with us.
Are we inside or outside? Though?
outside.
Oh, we're outside. Okay.
Mm.
So I just walked in the hole.
So it's just you guys again.
I tell everybody about the hole and.
Yeah. So you all can see the hole. It's very large.
Oh, is this like the crater from the
Yes,
first time?
it is.
The first time we time traveled, we were on the edge of this massive crater too.
Really?
So the
Mhm.
difference is that time it was cooled, right?
Yeah, there
Like-
wasn't fire and
Right.
elemental.
This is like very recent. Is basically what he was able to kind of see and
That
point
makes
out.
sense.
Okay.
So you are kind of you're standing near the edge of this large hole, and it's kind of like an anthill, right? Comes up, and so you're kind of standing at the top of this, and the terrain comes down. Then
Silas, realizing where we are, is going to try and move low and stealthily around because he doesn't want to get murdered by dragons.
okay.
So, where did we get taken to? I know it was a beach, but we know where.
Well, I was wrong about the beach thing.
Oh.
This is where we time traveled the first time we time traveled, where we were next to that big crater, and this is that same spot.
Hey.
But the crater's made out of beaches.
Okay, I'll be right up.
Beaches.
All right, BRB.
And so, what do we upgrade our stats? Since it was a new chapter?
Yeah, so we're level 8 now, which means you can choose a feat or ability score improvement. You can improve 2 abilities by 1 or 1 by 2. Let's see what you have. So if you wanted this to be a +4, you could make this an 18. Same with Constitution. Or if you wanted to buff any of these, you could raise it by 2.
So I can make that an 18.
Yes, and then you could have a +4 to your strength, as well as you gain more hit points, which barbarians have a D12. So if you wanted to average it, it would be...
That would be cool. A +4 to my strength, so that means I could jump around and do more things.
Yes, and you get to add 1 to your damage and your 2-hit modifier.
So I get to add, so instead of +3, it's +7.
Yep, and then damage is just a modifier, so it's +4.
Wait, damage is a +4 now?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Am I gonna need it?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Because the more we level up and the stronger fights we have.
I probably should have done wisdom, but I figure.
I think strength is better as a barbarian.
So just do one. So I get to. You said I get to upgrade 2 of them.
You can upgrade 1 by 2, so if it's a 16, you can make it 18, or you can do 2 by 1. So you could do strength +1.
1 by 2. Okay, so I can do 16 to 18, and that would give me a +4.
Yep, exactly.
Cool. Then I'll do that.
Yeah, that's probably the best for a barbarian.
I probably should upgrade my intelligence. I am pretty stupid.
That's the trade-off, though, is like...
It's a -1.
Yeah, that's not bad, though. I have -1 strength. Because it's just like... If you're a barbarian, you're probably not book smart, but you have high wisdom.
Oh, I don't have any wisdom at all. Oh, it's 11. So 0?
So 0. That's not terrible. Oh, yeah, because Constitution would be more important for a barbarian. So yeah, it's kind of a trade-off, since you can only do 2 to, a point every level. It's like, most important stats for a barbarian are going to be Strength, Constitution. I'm a monk, so mine is Dexterity and Wisdom. So my other stuff is low, but my Dex and Wisdom are high.
I noticed that I kind of would rather traverse some of the terrain, so jump on one of these things. That'd be cool. If needed.
Yeah, it gives you a lot more options when your strength is high. What time is it? 9:20? I don't have too much longer till I gotta take off.
How far away do you all live?
Me and Hayden, you're in Layton, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Me
Right.
and Hayden are in Layton.
That's not bad.
I mean, Clinton. So,
That's further. That's
like 10 minutes further,
that's
10
kind
to
of a
15
pain.
minutes. It's not too bad.
And Ian, who was just here, he's also from Clinton.
I'm moving next month, right over there on the mountain, North Salt Lake. So it'll be
Really?
closer here.
How did you afford it? What do you want to do for the?
I'm just renting, but I live with my
Oh.
mom, so we just split the rent.
Oh, okay.
But
Everyone
her
taking
office
a
is in
chance to
Bountiful,
level
so we were trying to move closer to there.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
And I work from home, so I don't
Everyone
care where I
taking a
live.
chance to level up? Alright, Catherine just needs to say goodnight to everyone, okay?
Oh yeah.
Good night, Catherine.
Good night,
Good
Catherine.
Say goodnight, D&D guys.
I used to not work until the afternoon on Fridays,
So
but my schedule just
my
changed.
daughter,
I have to work
Mavis,
in the morning.
She does this really creepy
I hate
thing
that.
where, I'll put her down, I'll turn the lights off, and be like, good night. And she'll be like, can I snuggle you? Let's snuggle. Because
Yeah, she
every now and
wants
then
to
I'll
stay
go,
up.
I go, well, okay. She'll want to snuggle. I'm like, okay, I'll snuggle you for a few minutes, okay? So I'll kind of lay down on her bed, and we'll snuggle for a minute. And then she'll start slowly rubbing the top of my head, and she'll start whispering
She's stimming out on your
Yeah.
head.
And I guess whenever my wife snuggled, the last time my wife went snuggled with her, she did the same thing, but then she started singing she'll just whisper creepy things. In
I
our
hate that
ear.
so much.
Kids do randomly do creepy things where it's like
It's like why are you being such a weirdo?
always like dogs. When my dogs would just start barking at corners in my house, I'd be like, dude, don't do that.
My kid finally is going to the bathroom, and I'm so proud of him.
That's
I was
nice.
like, thank you. Yes.
One day I'll get there.
We're still potty training her.
It took me forever. It was so pain.
It's funny that they resisted so hard because it's like, this will save you time. Like, if you just want to get back to playing, this will make it faster for
Exactly.
you. It takes longer to
Exactly.
change you than it does to pee in the toilet.
Yeah.
But they just can't get it.
They just freaking defecate, and I'm like, and then what's even worse, they defecate on the floor, and you're like, oh.
Yep. I did that when my parents first tried to potty train me. My mom's like, hey, don't go to the bathroom in your diaper anymore. I was like, solid copy. I just went and took a dump in the laundry room on the floor. I'm like, Mom, check it out. I did it. She's like, oh, this is not what I meant. And that was 2 weeks ago. No, I'm just kidding.
Luckily, she doesn't do this anymore. But yeah, she would poop in the tub, then reach back and
Yep.
just drop it on the
That's
floor.
so.
Be
Kids
like, oh,
always
Dad, I
do
pooped.
that. I have a great video of my
It's
nephew.
so painful.
And he's in the bathtub and he's tooting and laughing for a second, and then he just goes, oh. And he just a log immediately floats up behind him. And he's laughing so hard, and then he just immediately goes stone faced. I'm like, no way.
Oh.
it was the fact that he was like, oh. So funny.
I yelled at Henry too much. Probably shouldn't have done it. It just bothered the crap out of me every time he'd take a dump, and it was just. And then the worst ones are the ones when he has some sort of form of diarrhea. Just
Yep.
everywhere. And you're sitting there, you grab all the clothes, and you just put it in the bathtub, and you're
Yeah, there's no.
wringing them out.
The damage control is so brutal at that point.
Yeah. I was talking to him about potty training Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to the bathroom now.
Oh, that's
It
good.
took forever, or it took 6 months, but he finally figured it out.
It's not a bad time, though, considering.
We've tried the last 2 weeks, and she just holds it now.
Yeah, they always. It's so funny to me because, kids are scared of the toilet, which I've never.
I don't know why. This is why are you so
I guess it's a
afraid?
lot bigger for them, so it's they're dangling there, but.
Not like potty chairs, though.
Yeah, it just seems I've never.
Yeah, we do have our own potty thing for him to go to the bathroom in, and he goes in that.
Yeah, that would.
We installed one of those toilet seats that has a built-in
Yeah,
seat.
like a
Those-
kid one that goes over.
Those are super nice.
Theo would just. They taught him to get potty trained by letting him pee out in the backyard. It's you can pee outside because, totally fenced, nobody can see. And, for years, because he potty trained him fast. Like right after he turned 2, he got potty trained quick because they're like, you can pee in the yard if you want.
Yeah, right.
Like he just did that. And, like stop. Like he would go past the bathroom to go out back and pee. He's like, I don't need to. And then like that just made him. And then one day, he just came out of the bathroom. He's like, oh, I pooped in the toilet. Can somebody like wipe me? They're like, what? He just like did it on his own one time, and he's like, I'm good now.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
They just figure it out. And they're like, oh, I'm over it. Which is like too bad you couldn't do that immediately.
All right, where did we leave off?
I've heard about that method in the
Us on
book
the
that my
beach.
wife was reading.
Looking down
Yeah.
the hole.
Did any of you bring your swimwear? It's a nude beach, so it doesn't matter.
Vixian hesitantly raises his hand.
Yeah, we look over at Vixie and he's already in his trunks. I'm like, what?
No, Speedo.
Speedo.
All right. So, Silas, did you say that you were going down or something? Just trying to get.
I just am warning everybody and trying to be quiet / careful about not being seen.
Right.
Since last time we were pretty quickly discovered by a bunch of dragons.
Okay. Do you have inspiration right now?
No.
You do now.
Woo.
Okay. All right. Silas, descending down. Does everyone follow Silas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, guys, there's a beach around here somewhere. I can smell it.
Surefire?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. Descending down the mount of loose dirt and rock you have been standing on, you catch sight of a fine silvered axe laying on the ground.
Ooh.
The sharp blade is the only part not gleaming beneath the stars, instead being covered in a dark red viscous liquid.
Ew.
Ooh. Can I, being a connoisseur of axes?
You want to taste it?
They did just say something about the axe to us, right? Something about it carving the path to the future or something?
Yes.
Is that viscous liquid?
Would I know what this axe is?
You
Seen Laticus?
would not.
Oh.
You would not.
You can pick it up and see.
Uh,
I'm guessing the red viscous liquid is dragon blood.
Oh, with my level up, I now have 40.
I'm going to treat as if the words of the prophecy are cemented in your mind.
Yeah.
The silver axe clears the way to the last metal in Forbin, a fang of copper.
Hmm.
Okay. So, Shirtfire, you're going to pick it up?
The copper
Is
thing,
that
my
what you're doing?
Yes.
All right. So, Shirtfire, as you go to pick up the axe from the ground, a stream of liquefied silver emerges from it. And it glides through the air, kind of like around your hand and then past your hand. And just a few feet away begins to form a humanoid shape. A few seconds later, it is complete, and the details of a black-bearded dwarf appear. The axe is gone now, or rather, it is on this dwarf's hip.
Okay.
You stole my axe.
Suddenly, this figure comes to life with a large gasp of air.
Wake me up.
Well, that was a rush. Good to be able to move again, but it comes at a great cost to the world, I'm afraid. Tiamat is loosed. It is only a matter of time before this world is made hers. As it is, I suspect she is already bringing ruin upon Raymouth. You kind of follow the dwarf's gaze, and sure enough, as if on cue, a plume of fire erupts on the horizon. Moments later, a monstrous roar carries itself on the wind to your ears. The dwarf looks down and shakes his head. There's nothing more I can do for them, but I can still help you fulfill the Prime Directive. The survivors of humankind will need time, some of which I've already given them. As Tiamat emerged, I absorbed from her a large portion of the energy that she's been accumulating. It will weaken her for 100 years, sufficient that she won't be able to conquer all of the world in that time. But it's not enough, not nearly. So I'm going to take you to someone who can help.
Does this guy resemble the dwarf that piloted the ship when we first went to the future?
That was a dragonborn. That
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it was a dragonborn.
So
Does he resemble him? Yeah, if he's gonna show us the way. Silas is down to follow since we were told about it
So
carving
this
them.
lady's kind of like the Dracula of the Castlevania world.
it's a guy, and
No, he's talking about Tiamat.
oh, Tiamat.
The evil person who were
Yeah, you guys don't really know who Tiamat is.
Oh, okay.
You especially, Shirtfire.
Can
You have no context.
But basically,
my
yeah,
thing
the
and
goal
search
of
for
the
Tiamat?
cult is to revive her and then
Error,
her
confidential. We
destroy the
don't
world.
mention this name.
Like Dracula and Castlevania.
Okay.
Yes, you may. You're kind of doing this in the background.
What is a
Actually.
man?
Yeah. It pulls up on an entry on Tiamat. It's basically what you as a player knows, right? Like
Yeah.
Tiamat, queen of the dragons. Myth says that she and Bahamut were the
Baja Blast.
creators of the first dragons, and then it says that basically Tiamat emerged from her prison on the world of Forbin, and unleashed carnage, eventually taking over the entire world, all except for Eltron, the Dome City.
Okay.
It's one bad dude. Or chick.
There's
Technically like a god that was once both, so who knows?
Trans.
Exactly, that's what it is.
Grimgar, make a history check as you're doing this.
Oh, that's a natty 20 for 28.
Cool. Okay. So there's no like good photorealistic pictures of Tiamat, logged in the database, because if you saw Tiamat, you'd die. But there's some like actual photos of like a distance. It's very small. It's blurry. It's not good photos. But there are plenty of like caricatures, right, or drawings of what she looks like. Basically, the 5 heads, and from that you can like quickly put together. This is the thing that we saw in the future that nearly took out the colony ship, right?
You have her high school yearbook photo pulled up?
3 of their heads have braces.
All right. So anything that you guys need to address, or you just kind of like nod your heads and go along with it?
I can shoot by Tia.
Silas goes with it.
Okay.
Tia goes to Joe.
Do I get to know the dwarf a little bit more?
Tia's scared stupid.
Well, it's all kind of happening quick, but if you want to like say something, like kind of interrupt him or whatever, then you can.
I guess we should get
Interrupt?
his name.
No. I'm not. I am rude, but not that rude.
Okay.
Rat?
Rat.
He's eating a rat as he's talking.
Yeah, it's like, I like this guy.
A moment later, the dwarf has teleported you all to a new location. Once again, you find yourself in the upper heights of a mountain range, but these are barren and rocky. Under the starry night sky, you can see that a solitary peak reaches high above any of the others, and you now stand at more or less its base. You should find an entrance up a little ways. Inform Riva Norin of what you've seen, and inquire as to how Tiamat's reign of destruction can be delayed.
Okay.
I have my own task to attend to, and this vast amount of energy must be used before it dissipates. However, I see you bear my arm guards. Perhaps there is something I can leave you with, so that my wisdom might remain to aid you. He opens his palm, and a disc similar to the soul coins that you found earlier materializes.
Give me that.
He says, "Here, this will recode the intelligence on those bracers with a more updated version of me. It will network to its connected peers, so any of you that access the LG should find it more conversational. But the one who installs this core coin will find it boosts your unit as well. Which of you wants it?"
Well, what does it actually do?
So it will function as a level 2 coin on the LG unit.
I'd say the Artificer can have it since he knows more about it than we do.
LGTV?
Yeah, except it stands for Ladiguir in this
Did
case.
Tobin ever join?
No, he didn't.
Ethan definitely doesn't get it now.
I think Tanner can have the coin since he's the
We lost Ethan.
Artificer.
I'm the techie.
Exactly. I
All
say
right.
as I hand him a regular
So yeah,
coin.
go ahead and note that wherever that you have a level 2 coin. So
I cast heat metal.
some, just a reminder on the chart, some things require level 2 coins, right, to even enable.
Mm-hmm.
But in like ones with multiple slots, a level 2 coin will act as 2 slots.
Dog I am.
And it just slots in just like a soul coin does, right? And then it dematerializes into it. He says, "Great. Well then, I'm off. See you again." A small orb of light appears in front of him, and it grows to encircle him. It ebbs and flows in size for several seconds as jolts of lightning strike out randomly from it. Faintly at first, you feel like you can hear him shouting from within the light. But at the same time, it sounds like a loud, disembodied voice all around you. It kind of goes, "Ah!" So it's not quite like agonizing pain, but it's something.
Hey, are you okay?
A few seconds more, and it is swallowed up in silence as the orb shrinks back down until there is nothing left of it.
What did he call the coin?
A core coin.
Dogecoin. He says this is non-fungible, trust me. We say what? Cuts to me on printing.
Yeah, you'll want to get in on this quick.
All right.
It's AAHOTW coin.
Oh my gosh.
What's the next step here, guys?
Where do we go? So
he said we need to go talk to
Rivenorin.
Rivenorin. So we must go to him.
Yeah, can we see so we saw that plume of like fire and smoke and whatever. Can we see a town in that direction?
No. Map, please.
You know,
Well, I can't really. Actually, there's no point in showing
I've
you.
been wanting to get myself a telescope. That'd be nice.
So you
Actually,
you were by the crater, right? And that's where you saw the plume of fire. And he basically said, like, "Oh, that's Raymouth getting destroyed." Okay. And then he teleported you to a place, a mountain range, and there is a single peak that rises above the rest of the mountain range. These are black, rocky mountains.
So like those.
Yes. And yeah, he basically said, "Go up there. That's where Rivenorin lives." Okay. So what's the plan, man?
probably gonna head that way.
All right. Silas leads the way.
Where?
As you head uphill, you can at times hear the faint ding of a wind chime, but you're never able to pinpoint its location. Other times, as you scan your surroundings, your peripheral vision catches the image of an elongated face grinning at you. Whenever you look in the direction for details, however, you find it is just an odd arrangement of branches, brush, or rock, which resembles a face.
It's Slenderman.
The sheer number of times this happens, however, is what's most
Patricia Cat
unsettling.
from Alice.
Finally,
Wonderland.
you locate among the scenery a cave entrance.
Into the cave.
Well, we should check it out.
Secret tunnel. Yeah, I say we go into the cave.
The cave entrance is large, at least 20 feet wide and high, and not too long into it, it opens up into an even larger cavern. Several more tunnels of various sizes branch off in various directions, and somewhere within the cave system echoes the sound of dripping water.
Does it look like anybody's been here at all?
Why don't you make an investigation check?
20.
15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Silas, you were able to spot, some signs of entry and exit from the cave entrance, though they're faint, I guess. And Shirtfire, you're able to look a little more closely, and you can see large paw prints in certain areas of the cave, leading. Let's call it the west end of the cave. You don't really know the directions.
Big of paw prints.
Big.
Oh.
Like
Dragon size?
bigger than the foot of the dragon that you just fought.
Oh.
I think we take I back off a little bit.
Okay.
You all
suddenly
can go
scared
first.
of the dragons.
Silas
No.
can sneak forward.
Not
and take a
that
look.
one that big. That's a big foot.
Silas has good stealth as well as I can teleport through shadows. So I can. I'm assuming it's like dark in here, right?
It is dark, yeah.
So this cave is like pretty massive to fit that big of a creature.
Yeah, it is. And so this cave entrance is pretty massive to fit that big of a creature, right? And then the cavern that you find yourself in is even larger. Really, your dark vision, even 120 feet of dark vision, would not reach the other side. I kind of imagine that you guys step in a little bit, maybe do some exploring
Yeah.
to see all of it or more of it. But yeah, like the ceiling is really high. Like this is like if you've been to Mammoth Caves or some of the other largest, cave networks, like it's one of these
The
caverns.
cave
Like,
from the Mandalorian with the worm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like aside
Yeah.
from being a cave, but like you could fit a village populace.
Yeah, like-
not the village itself, but like
Yeah.
if a whole village needed to like go hide somewhere, they could comfortably hide in this cave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can sneak like. What's your guys' range of dark vision is 60, right? So I could sneak 60 feet in front of us because I can see 120, and then just warn you guys if something's coming.
No, I know Vandy's usually always has a light source. But everyone here, like everyone present, has dark vision, right?
Yeah, I have devil sights in mine as
Yeah.
good.
So we won't worry about the light source since no one else is there.
I have my little homunculus as well. I could have him go look. I can't
Ooh.
see through him, but he could.
Yeah, he could at least take a look. That works for me.
And he flies.
Is he stealthy?
No.
Can he be? You could
Sure.
roll for stealth on him, right?
And then how do you communicate? Like, how does he report back?
He can speak.
He can. His language.
Let's see.
Like, it's a direct copy of his consciousness in it, I think. Like, I think it, like, works in place of you. Like, that's the whole point is you send it to, like, do stuff for you.
I mean, understands the languages you speak. I don't think it can speak to me, but I can be like, "Hey, did you see that?" And it could be like,
Yeah.
What good is it for? I swear it was supposed to be for...
it can attack, it can help.
Oh, wait, this is,
This is the artificer.
Although the Artificer one's probably better than the regular
I
one.
don't think it is.
Because Homunculus is like a garbage spell. It's like always complained about.
I mean, this one, so it can channel magic, it can force strike as evasion, it can...
Yeah, it's definitely better than most.
It can just, I mean, it can scout.
Yeah, it'll be good.
So yeah, I'll just be like, hey, go in and check and see if you see beasts, creatures, see if anything's living in here.
Okay. All right. So it goes around. What's its sight range?
Dark vision of 60 feet.
All right. So it takes several minutes. You kind of hear it flapping around the whole time because it just kind of echoes off the walls.
It's that big? The cave is that big?
Yeah.
This is the size of a... Like,
Well, and it has
Stealth plus
it's
2,
60
don't worry.
feet, so it has to follow pretty closely all the walls. But yeah, it's big. So it takes a few minutes before it returns to you, and basically you have two. It reports back. However, this information: 2 large passages exist on opposite ends of the cavern. A medium-sized passage lies about midway between them, and then 2 humanoid-sized tunnels begin on either side of that central passage. So 2 large passages, like a medium relatively, and then kind of close by 2 humanoid size.
Is it worked stone in here, or is it natural?
It is all natural.
well, I'm not breaking off. I don't think we should break off because I've seen too many alien movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing bad ever happened from splitting the party.
Sure. Whatever you say, Cliff.
Which one
I'm
should
just
we...
gonna get this ready.
Yeah, exactly. Which one should we explore first, then?
I would say either the medium-sized one at the other end, or the
I think the
creature
man-sized one.
size. Yeah,
Yeah.
We should stick with the man-sized ones, and then we'll, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so if we are kind of assigning directions, the left, my left, right, that large passage is where you saw like the footprints. Okay.
Yeah, let's go down the human-sized one.
So so if this is where the footprints were, do you want to go this human or this human?
Probably to the left one.
Yeah, why not? Start there.
Yeah.
All right, and you're just basically walking until you find something interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we try and be quiet or stealthy? Although there's too many of us to really do that realistically.
Doesn't someone have pass?
Yeah,
We
someone does.
could
I do.
break up.
I just wanna
the
use my key
alien
points.
style, and then everybody dies. But
Use key points for that?
Yeah. And we haven't long rested, and I used my one ability to get it back during a short rest, so I need to hold on to my key points.
You guys are also very tired.
Yeah.
It has been 24 hours since.
Guess we could long rest in the human-sized cave.
Yeah, man, this book sucks. Always taking us.
But yeah, Silas does want a long rest as soon as possible.
I do too.
I think we take a rest
How are you doing
outside
your
of the
spells,
cave, though. If we do that.
I don't have any second level spells, but I have all my first level.
It could do that, but I'm more worried about what's outside the caves at this point than what's inside. Only because there's like dragons flying over constantly trying to kill us. I don't want to be in the big cave, but if we're inside the human-sized cave, at least we know only humanoids could attack us.
Alright, so we take a nap. We have to take turns. Watch, and preferably, I prefer 2 people watching. So we'll have to extend out. How many people do we have in our band? 1, 2, 3, 4.
We count the people who
5,
aren't here.
7. So
Cliff,
we-
have we?
One of us doesn't need to
determined
sleep.
that,
Echo, the bird one, doesn't have to sleep.
He doesn't have to sleep. Why?
He's
that when
undead.
we travel through time,
Oh,
that we have like a time frame where it's more like if we accomplish something. Have we?
We probably don't know yet.
Yeah.
I would
like our
leave this
characters
to
wouldn't
you
know.
guys to decide. I don't. You've only done this once, so I don't think I can give you any.
The time frame in my mind comes from the fact that the longer we're here, the more time passes in our own timeline. At like a pretty high rate now.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I wouldn't want a long rest, but I understand that it's important.
I think it's just going to have to be done because I'm already at 1 level of exhaustion from the trek up the mountain, and I don't want to get any more exhaustion while we're making a lot of ability checks and looking
Alright.
for stuff.
Okay.
so
say we
we
won't
do a
rest.
whole round, Cliff, of sleeping, and
All right. So who's
Okay.
taking? So there are 4 watches. You cannot make use of non-present people.
one of them is undead. Oh, really? Oh.
So
Even if he was on watch, he's failed us a lot of times on
that's
watch.
true.
What?
I mean, I'll take a
Really?
watch.
He just rolled low.
You want first watch?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, we're all going to have to take one, so
Wonderful.
I'll take one whenever.
So Cliff is gonna try and poke and prod us with.
Just depends on if we're unlucky with the roll or not.
He wouldn't do that.
Yeah. So there's kind of an interesting theory around resting for a DM, which is it's kind of like a balance of creating suspense for your players, but also progressing the story. If you're getting encounters just for encounter's sake, then does that progress the story?
That
Is
is a
that
good point.
exciting? But also, if you never have to worry about anything, then
Yeah, there's no stakes.
yeah. So
And it's harder when you're not, when you don't do XP as well.
I like
Milestone.
steak.
right, and that's the other thing.
Delicious rat steak.
All right. So who's got second watch?
Well, I could do second watch.
What about second breakfast?
And then who has third watch?
I can take third. Who's on first?
And who has fourth?
I can take 4th.
Okay. First and second watch pass without incident. So where are you resting? Inside or outside the cave?
I think we're inside the medium cave, like
The
a little
small cave.
ways in.
Oh, okay.
That way we're not in the huge open environment.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're in the...
And are you going to light a fire or anything?
I don't know.
No.
Okay. And how are you handling food and water?
I
The
got.
stew wasn't that long ago.
I
Only a
got
couple
brewing
thousand years.
supplies. I got my still. Actually, I can't light a fire, so no, we're good.
You all would have rations, and you all have 1 day's worth of water. Let's see, what did we say? You would have been able to refill it at the tavern before the mountain hike, and then that was just kind of hiking through the night. So
Water and then rations.
so that's fine. Yeah. So you guys remember you have to drink 1 gallon of water a day,
Mm-hmm.
and you have 1 gallon worth of water
It's
in your
too bad that
water
Vandy's
skins.
dumbass is never
Yeah,
here.
I was gonna say the dude that can make food and water for us never seems.
Oh wait,
to
I think
do
I bought an alchemy jug.
Okay, so you guys can all get the requisite food and water
I did.
from your water skins.
We have an alchemy jug, so I'm telling people we have no water, but the whole night I'm drinking in my sleeping bag. It's white water.
It
It's
is a
distilled
cave,
vinegar.
though, so we might run into some groundwater.
Well, and
We might.
you heard the echo of dripping water somewhere through the cave system.
So I do have a alchemical
Groundwater is
jug
always
that makes
pretty good.
10 gallons of water a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're good.
That's not a problem.
I'm not going to share it with anyone though.
What?
It's just white vinegar, distilled vinegar. I keep giving people glasses. Here you go, dude. Makes you
Fine,
twice as
I go
thirsty.
drink some cave water. I found it. I have distillery tools, so I can obviously got a cup and I just.
Dude's
Yeah,
making
just a
ale
little water.
over there. We're like, what?
A little bit of the Mountain Dew.
You have to go find water.
No, we have lots of water.
So I'll do it after we're done napping.
Okay. All right.
But obviously my water is up for grabs for anybody.
Okay, so I just wanted to check that. And then, so first watch, second watch pass without incident. You just kind of sleep in the cave, whatever. Third watch, Silas, I think you said you had that. So Silas, you are, you kind of wake up early for your watch because you're not feeling well, first of all.
Oh, dang it! I forgot about that.
It's all that crap water you've been drinking.
Yeah, I can make any water, and I'm making like amoeba filled like Montezuma's revenge water. Drink up, guys.
I want water from Flint, Michigan.
You are poisoned right now, and then your watch comes up. So I do need you to make a perception check. But if you're poisoned, then it's going to be with disadvantage.
Wait, we're all still poisoned?
Well, not still.
For a
but
different reason.
once
though.
again, poisoned.
Oh, from.
I rolled 2. My lowest was 18.
Your lowest was 18.
Yes.
Impressive.
We've successfully long rested, right?
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Dang it. I still only have
We're all
5
we're all
points of
making
flame on
perception
me.
checks.
No, well, the rest of you are asleep.
Okay.
Silas is the only one who
Oh, just on watch.
is on watch. So Silas, you do hear movement within the cave. You can't see it, but you hear it.
Is it like loud movement, slithering? Is it is it something walking?
It begins with like fluttering of bats, like a lot of bats
Something
flying
making them move, or
out. Yeah, flying out of the cave.
is this distant? Does it sound like it's inside the cave we're in, or the larger cave system itself?
The larger cave system itself, like that big cavern area. That's where the bats are flying through, right? You hear them suddenly, and then like you kind of hear them heading towards the exit of the cave.
Oh, wonderful.
And I can't tell if it's getting closer to us or not, right?
The bats?
Well, the sound itself, I guess, because the bats I would hear and assume whatever's coming is behind that.
Right, and that's all you hear right now.
I'll wake up Grimgar. It's like, hey, something is making all the bats move. Just be ready to get everybody awake.
Grimgar, you
Just in
had
case.
first watch, right? Okay, and then you settled into a deep sleep. So as Silas wakes you up, you know, suddenly you turn over, but like the dizziness hits you, right? You turn too fast and just go, "Blah!"
I throw up?
Well, I don't know, but you are poisoned, so you wake up feeling poisoned.
What have you done to me?
I'm like, yeah, dude, drink this. It's a vinegar again.
Just again through my helmet. Just
Oh.
my helmet stains.
Do you have a built-in like ejection system for vomit? Like tubes come out, sprays.
behind my head?
It's like aliens, like the mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
It opens up and then
It's like
another one. But yeah, so Silas wakes you up and suddenly you realize like you're not feeling good.
My tummy hurts.
Sorry,
Sorry,
dude.
lips.
You're being so brave, though. I'm just like, do you, like, I hear that. I'm like, actually, go back to bed, go back to bed.
I have something against poison.
Are you sure it's not just bats?
Well, the bats are moving, but, I mean, yes, I guess it is. Is it nighttime? We get poisoned at noon on the dot, so no, it's 12 noon. But also, the world isn't very bright normally. But bats are nocturnal. And this is a third watch. I say, look, they could be going outside, but I think there's something moving that's causing them to move.
And in my sleepiness, no.
Now that I'm
this is
thinking
making
about
sense.
it, it's in the bigger cave. It's probably fine. Go back to sleep. It is fine. Because I don't know what you're gonna do anyways.
What, are you gonna punch the bats, dude?
Yeah, I'm just like, I just wanted you to be awake in case something jumps us.
Grimgar, is there anything you want to do?
I'll sit up and just
Okay, so
grab my shield.
you're both just kind of being quiet.
Yeah.
All right, Grimgar, make a perception check.
Good, I'm great at
Now that the
this.
LG unit has like the AI, it's like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. It's like being super loud. We're like,
Good thing I wasn't the one rolling for that perception check. Would have gotten a 5.
Now playing Welcome to the Jungle.
yeah.
20.
All right, so you both hear this. I'm holding your perception check from earlier. So both of you, after like the bats, the sound of the bats kind of calms down, you keep listening just at the edge of your medium cave. And then there's quiet for half a minute, right? And then you hear it.
We look back, it's Vixian.
And you can't see
I'm just
anything.
asleep.
It's a CPAP machine. Whee! Just the whole time.
This weird steampunk.
A D&D CPAP. Yeah, there's like arcade rooms all over it.
That would be you. You're the artist.
Exactly.
I was like, oh.
That's what your helmet is. It's a CPAP.
But yeah, you just hear like these
Something
deep
huge breathing.
breaths in some end of the cavern, and then you kind of hear the sound of footsteps through the cave, but they get quieter, and then they cease.
I don't like that.
I'm gonna send my homunculus.
I make it stealthy.
Which direction?
If not, I will
Using
go
my-
myself because I have pass without trace.
Let's establish.
It has a +2 to stealth, so you might be better.
Let's establish the left side of the cave is 1, and then the right side of the cave is 5. You guys are in 3, so like which?
Well, where did we hear it?
Well, you don't really know that because it echoed kind of all around.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Go back to bed.
Probably just go back to bed.
It might think your homunculus was a bat.
Yeah.
We know
Except it's shaped like a freaking
I know, that's why I was laughing.
like Voltron.
Yeah,
I'm out cold throughout all of this.
You are. Yeah.
yeah, maybe we just go back to bed.
I'm a hard sleeper, just like I am in real life.
The fact that it walked away, but that thing probably smelled us, knows that it's here.
Maybe, but I'm sure tons of crap comes in here and leaves.
The only reason why I wake up is because my child kicks me
Yeah,
in the face.
I say we just finish the long rest.
Okay.
We can go for it in the morning.
Who had my 4th watch?
I do.
Have to be
Okay.
Vixian.
Vixian, you are woken up by Silas for your watch, and you wake up feeling sick. Ill.
Be healed.
I can do that to myself, right?
Yep.
you can.
Okay. I
Alright.
do that.
You lay hands upon yourself.
Wait, am I long rested since I slept for those first 3 shifts?
You're elf or half elf, right? So
Right.
you really only need 4 hours for yours.
Okay.
So yes, you've completed your long
You
rest.
should heal us all in our sleep so we sleep soundly.
Well, I don't know if you guys are sick.
We're multiple. Well, I tell you that as I puke all over you.
I mean, it is a thing that just every day at noon we get sick.
That's true, and we're aware of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're all groaning
So
in our
I-
sleep.
So I wake up, I yawn, I heal myself, and I just kind of I'm like, okay, and I just go through and I start healing everyone else.
Oh, thank you.
You're,
I don't even notice.
you're a good man, Vic.
Now we all sleep soundly, though.
1, 2, 3, 4. Should I assume the other party members are here?
Yeah.
No, because if we can't use their stuff when they're here, we don't need to cure their poison either.
Yeah, you would just have to do it like later.
I
if
have
they
an advantage
show up.
against poison, though.
Okay, so we'll just do 20.
There's no check.
There's no check.
You just are poisoned.
Yeah, that's against
Lame.
like snakes and stuff attacking you.
That's lame.
Okay, poison's gone.
And then Vixian,
Perception check.
yes, actually.
12.
So as you are on watch, then you hear a large group of bats fly back into the cave and take up roost at various parts inside the cavern. And that is all you really hear.
Cool.
We all have tons of diseases because we've been staying where the bat droppings are.
And then as you finish your watch, Vixian, the first rays of morning light begin to shine through the cave entrance. You all wake up and you have completed a good long rest.
Woo!
What's poisoning us in the cave? Has anyone noticed?
It
not the
wasn't even in
cave.
the cave. It's been happening to us at just noon on the dot for like a week now.
Wait a second. If it happens at noon, then we should have gotten it at noon the previous day.
We did, and you had cured it.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't get poisoned again until noon today.
It's the future that I don't know.
Is it worms?
Yeah, that's probably what it is. We all have pinworms. My guy's butthole's mad itchy.
Let's see. Old Certfire here.
I'm gonna take off in a second.
Yep. Yeah,
What's that?
Shirtfire, for mechanical purposes, we'll just have it happen at the same time. But really, your poison actually comes in a few hours after the rest of theirs.
Takes a little longer to fully activate on him.
Whose does?
Shirtfires.
He's
Wait,
resistant.
what? What happens to me?
You these guys all get sick at the same time, but you get sick a few hours after them.
Because of my ability?
I don't know.
That's what we
No.
just
I
said.
know this doesn't matter a whole lot, but like, what is it like? Stomach sickness? Is it like a
I mean,
cold?
We throw up. Or I throw
That's
up.
how we're.
So it's
Yeah,
like food
that's
poisoning.
unrelated though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I have a gluten.
It's been like food. In fact, the first time it happened was just after lunch, and you guys thought it was food poisoning.
Is it anything we're carrying? We actually discussed this. I discussed this with everybody. Are we carrying
That's
anything?
a phenomenal thing to think when I didn't think to check what we're carrying. Oh wait, no, except it's happening to everybody else in our base camp and stuff too. Like at the other place we first were, where we first met you, it was happening to random people in that
We
camp.
just
as
had
well.
a curse set on us, but by laying on our hands and taking it away.
Laying on hands.
Doesn't dispel curse.
Yeah, it's.
Okay, so we
Curses
so
are real
that-
hyper-specific things in D&D as far as like what things use curses.
And lay on hands specifies like the conditions that it can.
Yes.
It's like
Okay.
diseases and.
So technically, we could be cursed.
It's not impossible. We just couldn't say for sure, and the like clerics and stuff at the base camp didn't know for sure either.
So we should probably go to a doctor.
I mean, that's basically what we had
I'm a
done.
paladin. I'm better than that.
Yes.
You're better than a doctor.
Yeah.
Fudge.
doctor.
And you don't know what's going on.
No.
Wonderful. Then we're screwed.
Nonsense. I'll just keep laying on our hands. Us.
Just a
It's
little bit of
basically
food
as bad as
poisoning.
cancer at this point.
Yeah.
Here, hypothetical question, Cliff.
Yo.
If one of us were to die, make a new character, would that character also be poisoned?
How would we though?
You could always find out.
Alright.
Okay, so you guys wake up from your long rest. We can wrap it up here if you guys want to call it a night, or we can like do a little bit more exploration.
I'm shutting down.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go home anyways.
Then we will we'll call it here good and start exploring from the long rest.
I miss my old schedule now, where I didn't have to wake up early on Friday mornings. But now I do.
My sleep schedule is so screwed.